No.
No.
No, I can't be bothered with an intro. Why should I put an intro out?
I don't know,
There's
mate.
only a few people watching, so I mean,
Yeah,
what do they expect?
it gives chance
Oh,
for the room to fill
shit,
up.
you put us live, you git.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, Jesus, apologies. For fuck's sake. Ladies
Shit,
and
we're live.
gentlemen, I am really, really sorry that Bear did that to you all. You weren't meant to be listening in at the time, secrets and all that, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. So, Monday night. Monday night is actually all about
Hey, who
doing.
knows? Who knows? Big nose.
Shut up a minute. You get your chance in a second. You can take over. Right. Joe, how are you doing? Right. Tonight, because of the experience that Mr. BBA had earlier, I thought it would be a fairly good idea if we had a look at the idea of whether or not our wonderful security guards should be allowed, like they are over in the States, to have more powers. I'm not suggesting that they have pistols, although some of them are pissheads. I would say power of arrest, because at the moment, the only power of arrest they got is the same power of arrest of any citizen. Any person within the UK has the power of citizen's arrest. And then what you have to do is to wait for for people to start taking you to court. And how dare you do this, that, and the other? That's the reason why nobody uses it these days. And I don't think it'd be a great idea personally if they did. However, I just want to play devil's advocate, and I'm going to support the motion that they should have more powers, providing, of course, they are trained properly.
What did you say? You're going to play devil's advocate and support them and say they should?
Yes, because I know you're going to say they shouldn't, so I'm going to have to take the opposite side. Otherwise, there's no.
I wonder why you do that.
Yeah, I just want to say hi to people in both sides of the chat. Thank you very much for joining us. On a very serious note, respect to you all, whether you're in. It'll come to me in a minute. What am I thinking now? Oh, yeah.
I'll take it. Respect to all of you guys. We don't always pull in the biggest audience, but what we definitely do is we have you guys that come in, week out, without fail. And yeah, we appreciate you guys coming in, man.
Means a lot. I couldn't have said that better myself. Oh, hang on, I didn't. Nice to see everybody in here. Broken Fishing, how are you doing? Sounds like to me that we've got quite a few people who might be seeing things from a different point of view, because we've got some friends from in here from the US, which is always good to have a different viewpoint. And of course, we've got the UK people who have their own interpretation of what should or shouldn't be allowed in this fair land of ours. That's putting it one way, anyway. Okay, the argument for security guards having more powers is that they think that they jumped up little twats and they deserve to have more powers. That's the argument for. There's no other way for it. For those people who didn't watch Bears Live earlier, we are going to dissect it shortly. There is no Mellows tonight unless he wakes up and starts knocking down the door to come in. So to start off with, it's just going to be me and him. I would say the Little and Large show. But Bear's short, I'm taller, so it's got to be the Morecambe and Wise show. You got your fat little hairy legs with you as well. Right. And it's perfectly normal to hear children in the background, allegedly. And he shuts up just as I was about to say, take it away, Bear. But still. Let's have a look at what some people are suggesting. Security should have extra powers because, as it stands, security can't really do anything, and and kind of pointless calling them security. They secured the property.
Actually, that's not true. A security guard's job is to observe and report. Observe and report. So, on that basis, they don't really need any more powers, man.
Okay, but their primary role is to protect the property, not people. They're employed for that reason.
Well, where I come from, I didn't realise that a fucking camera was as dangerous as an AK-47.
Of course it does. It shoots people.
After today, I didn't realise that the tripod itself is more dangerous than the camera.
Listen,
Put that one out.
I was watching that night. The only thing that came to when they turned around to you and said, the camera can stay, but you can't mount the tripod. I thought that Birmingham had suddenly become the centre for War of the Worlds. No tripods allowed. And the remake was pretty good, but I preferred you. Old guy, Mitch, thank you for coming in. We've got Wise Angel, we've got C for T, Broken Fishing, and Broke Fishing, I'll get it right one day. Joe Boggs, Photo Friend, Fiend, or Fiend Photo even, Donna, GY Trucker, Steve, and a host of other people that I can't see because I haven't got it on the live chat. Welcome. After watching the video, I timed it perfect as always, right? I saw the most important bit, which is where the security guard was protecting the public from being shot at by a camera, right? And what did he do? He got his AK-45 camera out and shot Bear. Yes, he did. And Bear replied back in his usual way, being nice and polite as always.
I was quite well behaved today, actually, I reckon. I was actually, like, I'm going to...
Yes.
I do think I was quite well behaved.
Yes. A question, does a PCO still not have the power of arrest, but only detain?
There's GY.
Yet a volunteer for special constabulary have the power of arrest. Okay, let me clear something up. There is in the PCSO's handbook, they have the right to only request or to ask for your details. However, they also have the power of arrest if you fail to, and arrest is to detain. And that is exactly the same thing. By detaining someone, you are arresting them. You're not charging them.
Can I address that comment there on the screen?
Certainly can.
Fiend said about he agrees that they should have more powers, and I kind of get it to a degree. Obviously, I came back with their job is to observe and report. Fiend Photo says to that, that's what I mean, though. Paying for an SIA and having training, and then just to sit there and observe and report. I mean, anyone can do that without training. Powers of arrest, though, no thanks. Well, the bit there, anyone can do that without training. You would think so. However, these people who have had training
can't do it.
Can't get it right. So, you know, like that whole don't need training thing, but can still do the job. I mean, in hindsight, yeah, you would think so, right? You could set a couple of chimpanzees away to that kind of job. However, evidently
However,
proved time and time again that even with all this the training in the world, these guys still ain't got a fucking clue.
well, they don't have the clue, and also
I
they
agree
try
with
to,
what
they
you-
try to be anonymous by hiding their badge with their
Big up,
number on.
Dystopia, man. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Bear's just going through everybody.
Yeah, got you, man. Everyone takes the time to come in. Steve, good to see you. Ashley Styles, good to see you, bro. But yeah, I will be pursuing it. Resist the dystopia for sure, man. And listen, had it have been left that had he not have come over from where I had removed myself from to, yeah, then do you know what? I'd have nothing to follow through with. But that was naughty, man. Come on, he come a good distance across to just start something he didn't have to start.
Okay, I've got a couple of silly questions. Okay, which maybe Bear can confirm. Where you were stood, right? Was that council land or private land?
Mate, I don't know. The council, maybe somebody owns that. I don't care. It's in a public place. It's very publicly accessible. My simple answer is I don't know.
No.
But it wouldn't surprise me if, because these days apparently you can be stood in a private bit of property, like you can be on the high street, but apparently that's a private bit of property. Because fucking, I don't know, so and so shop owns the front of. Do you know what I mean? Allegedly. So
Yeah. Okay, let me try and sort of.
it's the viewer's fault anyway. They shouldn't have asked me what that building was. I didn't know, so I thought I'd find out for them. If they didn't ask me that, it wouldn't have happened. So it's your lot's fault. I blame you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. That is what he's saying. That is his defence. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we don't need the unanimous decision.
The viewers are
it's actually Bear's fault. Shut up a minute. The judge is talking. Right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you believe that it was Bear's fault rather than the audience's fault, please put an A in the chat. If you think that it was the viewer's fault, right, please put a B in the chat. Okay, and what we'll do is we will look at that as we go along. Okay.
Cheers, B. I appreciate that, mate. Well done. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah. Well, that was a fake me. We've got an AB, we've got a B. But all juries, what's this? Real, that's a 9. That's the question mark. Okay. No, that's not a choice. It wasn't my fault when that wasn't on the table. It's always Bear's fault. Nice. Okay, we've got a C. A C? I did say B.
C. Go on, Batman.
Yeah.
Always one, isn't there? Always one.
There's actually one winner. Only one winner.
How about for those
the winner is Broke Fishing because he's put G, but it was the government fault.
I was about to say, some people here might not have seen it. Some people may have been at work.
No, I know. I think
the American guys probably.
I think what we'll do is we will suspend the vote, okay? Because at the moment it's 50-50, right? And I will get Bear to show it, okay? And I'll see if I can stand up and put a point of view across for the security guard. If you don't hear me, that's the reason why.
All right, well, just a quick rundown, people. In Birmingham, just walking around, not planning on filming anything specific, just literally, let's see what's surrounding the city centre. I come across a load of, just going to say how it is, I see a load of Muslim men, right, gathering around, all doing some public speaking. It was like in a circle. Some of them had signs and things like that.
I couldn't tell what a lot of those signs were because they were all wrote in some Arabic writing. Same with the speaking; it was all being spoke in Arabic, so I couldn't really understand. I tried to ask a couple of people what it was about. There was a communication breakdown with most. From what I gather, though, it was something to do with the Kurdish people celebrating, but campaigning at the same time. Something to do with some invasion that they once done on Iraq. I don't know, so I'm not going to speak on that. But that's basically why they were there. I was live. The viewers asked what the building was in front of me. I have no clue. 4 years of living, 5 years of living up this way. Walked past it many a times, filmed it many, but never give it much interest, like, of an interest. So I decide that I'm going to walk in there. I'm going to play, obviously, I'll quickly play this because I think this is where the guy's going to explain to me what it's about. And then I'll skip straight to the bit where I'm walking into this building. So just bear with me. I shall get it up now. And that sounded very rude. You'll have to mind the picture quality because it was done on a live stream and I don't know how good the picture came out or how good the sound came out. See where we are from here. Organization for rights and freedom. Excuse me, mate. See if we can ask him a question. Excuse me, mate. Can I ask what this event's about? Pardon?
Say it again, please.
I was saying, what is this event about today? Why are you here?
It's a protest about the Kurdistan region in Iraq.
Right, okay.
The authority in Iraq, they take the army out from the Peshmerga army from the Kirkuk and some areas. They got the problem between the Iraqi authority and the Kurdish authority.
Okay, cool.
The Kurdish army, they leave there for the Iraqi army, so it's like a bad situation happened there for the civil people.
Okay, so
It happened 2017.
a lot of corruption in the Kurdish government?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, lovely. Cheers. Thanks for your time anyway, mate. I appreciate it. So, how can you guys still hear me, yeah? Yeah, you can. So I've got some people congregating here now. He tried to look over my phone. I was initially there. I haven't actually got it. Didn't go there. I know, right? Any trouble. Just going to get... I think we're going to... No, I don't think you can get in.
You're trying to find it. Ladies
oh, yeah, you can.
Here we have
excuse me, guys. What is this building? Yeah. Sorry, you wanted me to pause it?
Yeah, no, only while you're skipping through. It's just so that you can talk at the same time. We can hear you. Because when you stop and it starts to play, it's like hearing.
Yeah, no, I'm here anyway. I'm here. This is this.
Yeah, so
this is the
I
building.
wanted to say,
Like
hang on.
I don't know.
You blamed the chat, right? So I just want to clarify.
Yeah, because they were like, what's the building? I don't know. They want to know. I've got to go in and find out. I can't turn around and say, I'll tell you what, I'm outside the building. I'm here right now with a camera reporting to you guys. But I can't tell you what it is. Of course I can. I can go in and ask the question, right?
So you're still blaming the chat?
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm doing some vlogging. And then I'll turn it that way. Why? What building is it? Can I ask what building it is? What, Symphony building? Why am I not allowed to film? I don't need your permission. Can I ask who you work for? You work for this, and who is this building? Who do you work for? British Transport Police. They work from here.
I'm simply asking. I'm going around doing trying to gather some information on the city of Birmingham. This is a bit, and I'm going to leave, but I would like some information. I mean, it's a big, massive, historic building, and you can't even tell me what the building's about. I just said I'd move the camera away from you. I just said I'd move the camera away, and you're still speaking to me rudely. So now I'm going to choose not to listen to you. Pardon? What is this building, bro? Yeah, what is the building? Yeah, I'm going to leave, but what's the building?
You're not in charge of taking it. Okay, you can read it right there what it says, and you can see that.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So you could have just said that, and then I would have left. All right, cool. And I'm going to leave. I'm just gathering some information on what it is.
Well, no, because you're disturbing the place. So if you want to leave it for next
Disturbing the place.
without permission, you can't put cameras on.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Should we go and ask the copper out there? Should we go and ask the copper out there?
Without
That's what I mean. We're going to ask the copper outside.
permission, you can't be recording. So you got to walk out.
Have you seen this, people? Big, massive public building. Massive public building. And in 2023, you get treated like that for asking a few questions. Are you mad? You must be off your heads, man. Do you know what this building is, mate? No? All right. No one wants to answer no questions. Looks like a big old courthouse, doesn't it? Ah. Apparently it's above the door. Ugh.
Baskerville House.
Baskerville House. Still don't know what it is. What do you do for me, my love? You can't tell me, so it's top secret in here.
Pause it, please.
It must be
I'll
top
work it out.
secret because I've just been kicked out like I'm some kind of criminal, and no one wants to tell me what this building's about. A big, massive, historic.
Right, it's elementary. It is called Baskerville House,
What?
and Hound of the Baskervilles was one of Sherlock Holmes's greatest books, shall we say, stories. So I think they've named it after Sherlock Holmes, but they're not allowed to, so they called it Baskerville House instead. So it's elementary.
Maybe that's that. There you are. Give me some homework to do when I'm next
Now-
free.
Have we got Dr. Watson in in either camp? Please tell me if I'm correct or not. Sorry about that there. I just
Yeah, I would just like
realised
to
and
state as well,
I
because
put it together.
I would like to
Yeah.
state as well. They asked me to leave. I said I was going to leave. As you can
Not
see,
when-
it hasn't taken anybody at this point to kind of come and stand at me and usher me out. I have left, yeah? Also, people, when you're trespassed, as long as you're seen to be leaving and you confirm that you're leaving, there is no time limit to how long it takes you really to leave. Not really. Like,
That's in,
not
that,
when it
can I
comes
just,
to a matter of seconds or minutes, anyway.
yeah, can I just say to you that's in the UK? Okay. And the only reason why I'm saying that is I know we've got people from the States in. And I don't want the wrong information being.
I do. I want you all to get nicked. I'm only joking.
He would. He would.
brick building in the middle of Birmingham, and no one wants to tell me what the building's about. You lot are off your heads. You know what this building is, mate? This building.
This building.
Yeah. What is it?
It's just offices.
Just offices. Do you know what they do from here? So no, nothing top secret. They've just treated me like I'm some kind of terrorist with a camera. Jesus
Photons.
Christ. You just told me not to film me. Now you're coming and standing in front of my camera. You're mad. What's your name? Karen? You're crazy. You're crazy. Don't come and stand in front of a camera and then ask me not to film you. Don't speak to me like that either. Don't speak to me like that.
Go on, Karen.
Hang on, got a phone call, people. Right, okay, I don't know what happens. I think I cut out. I think I got a phone call or something. Anyway, when I come back, I've left. I was leaving, right? I've left. At this point, I've come back. Sorry, people, I got a phone call and I had to take it. It was an important one. But yeah, they're crazy, man. See the way she just spoke to me? It's a nice big building. Look at it. You're telling me that in a historic building? Yeah? This is going fucking crazy.
I think it's a class 3.
I'm going to stand there and just film the doors all day.
Go
I'm
for
going
it.
to set my tripod up now. Well, it's in the tripod.
Yeah, I'd like to say at this point I am on public land. I'm no longer, once I'm off
Yeah.
that step, I am no longer on their property.
Well, actually, I would question whether or not.
It
on
said
the
British
steps
Transport
of their
Police. I
property-
don't know if British Transport Police would be working from out of there.
Sorry.
Right. From a point of view, their land, if you want to call it their land, only goes up to where the edge of the wall is. The rest of it,
They
is
can claim the
put-
step. No, they can claim the step.
They can't.
That step, all the way up to that first step. Can. I'm telling you now, yes, they can. I've seen private layouts when they come out with the thing, and it literally can be from the step, from that very first step.
But
That's classed as that building.
but that is planning permission, right? To get, but you
It's
need
their
planning
property, it's what
permission.
it's what they own.
Well,
It's
all right.
the land that they own. It's up to that first step.
Okay. Up to
It's
the
very
first step.
stupid and trivial. I agree, it's very trivial, but they will turn around and tell you. And if you got someone to come out properly, which I have done before with like the Scientology thing and stuff, it's literally up to that first step. Nothing to do with walls or any. If you have anything that comes out and it's a part of that building, you'll find probably 9 times out of 10 that classes as their property. As well.
Oh, what about easement?
What about
Easement,
easement? What?
public utilities. What goes underneath there? Public utilities, sewerage, water supply.
Again, yeah, as a member of the public, you don't need to get there, do you?
So the way I would, but actually I would argue it. Whereas I know you're nice and polite.
But yeah, anyway, I'm outside. I don't think I'll go back on the step. I hope I don't. I hope I stick to what I just said there. I might do, but I don't think I do until initially afterwards. I could be wrong.
Crazy
People are
Karen is married. to
Absolutely
Crazy
off their head.
Ken. Oops, he's dropped. Okay, so security guards at the point of where he got told he can't film in there. Technically, they are right. They make their own rules on that property that they have to follow. However, when Crazy Karen came outside and saw, I went onto the pavement, the public area, then I would say that it's fair, right? So Crazy Karen, as I say, according to
Sorry.
Judge Eagle,
Crazy Karen went on a crazy one.
is married to Crazy Ken.
Bring that back on for you. Sorry, people.
Yeah, it's. I thought you dropped. Hit the wrong button, did you?
No, just some reason kicked me out. Don't know
People
what.
are absolutely off their head.
Do you mind not filling in the main entrance? People are walking.
Sorry, bro. This is a public place, and as long as I'm in a public place, I know. But whoa, bro, man. Huh?
That's also
Don't
a
stand
security
in front of
guard
the
from
camera
this
then, bro.
place.
I'm at
That's
work.
also a security
What are
guard
you
from this
doing?
place.
Are you security or something? Are you security? Getting in my face and that. So this is what you get for trying to do my right to freedom of press. Think they're going to move me on from here? I do not think so.
So we take a good little walk. We go over now, as you can see, to this little
I'll,
building. Also, I guess
They'll have to cause some kind of commotion before I leave here. We're trying to say I can't film this building. There was a copper here, but he's left. I was going to ask him if I was breaking the law,
long because I'm just talking shit.
but he's left. So I noticed that now the copper's left, they've all decided to go bloody crazy.
Shit.
this building.
Right,
It's so
I
secret
go
anyway.
round the building,
Yeah, you're just gonna
go for a
Just gonna
little
nod
walk
at
round
me.
the building, still going around the building. I go round to the back. This is the back of the building.
private parking. That doesn't
There's
tell
a
me a lot.
security guard here.
There's the car park. What's going on, mate? What's this building, bro? Do you know?
It's a corporate office of various.
Government building?
No,
No, council. Council own the building.
it's corporate office.
Corporate office.
Yeah, of various companies.
Various companies. Do the British Transport Police work out here?
Yeah.
They do, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, mate. Cheers. Thank you for being helpful.
So that was it. That was
That
the
wasn't
little
so hard, was it?
Yeah, we carry on walking round. We're now
Can't
walking
believe
round
we got a camera in the screen.
the side here. There's a couple of people in the windows here. I was just making sure you know.
By
no
public.
TV screens on show, anything like that. No GDPR breaches. Now, as I'm stood here, the guy I'm about to engage with, comes over and engages with me in a minute. He's speaking to the lad that stuck his finger up at me on the camera that you just see before. And they're talking and they're saying something to one another. Obviously, I don't know what it was, but then obviously not long after that, he approaches me. Yeah, weird.
Okay.
So I'm going to cut this out because, again, I'm just talking.
Robert Canning, JP. Freedom of press.
There he is. There.
Something that we do have the right to in the
Guy
UK.
there. I'm just saying, I still haven't stepped back on their land. I now walk off. I walk off. I get
And the
I get to here where there's a little statue.
Control Centre for Transport
Now what-
Police.
Here's a statue. This is what I was showing.
Oh, look. Is
I'm a good way distance away. All of a sudden, look, that guy comes.
there a reason why you're filming me? Is there a reason why you're filming me? Is there a reason why you're filming me? You work for a company here because you're breaking GDPR. So now you know I'm coming back in there to find out, right? You know I'm coming back in there now to find out, right? You absolute idiot.
Get away from me. You understand? Move away from me. Anyway,
Don't be pushing me.
Anyway,
You just come up to me. Is that a threat? Are you now breaking a public order offence? You're now breaking a public order offence.
on private property.
Yeah?
You're on private property. I'm security. You need to move off private property now. Move off private property now.
So you are breaching GDPR, yeah? Don't push me either.
Again,
I think you're some hard man and that. You got a lot of people watching you right now on the internet. Yeah. Make a right idiot of yourself. Don't put your hands on me. Got no right to put your hands on me. I was on a public thing when you put your hands on me. Yes, you didn't touch me. Everyone's just seen it, mate.
Good. You need to
Everyone's just seen it.
Can you move off, please?
Everyone's just seen it. I'm getting assaulted now, people. He's touching me. Look.
No. If you're getting assaulted.
He's touching me now. Look, again. He's getting in my face.
Two can play this idiot.
Now I'm going to sit out
Okay.
here for the rest of the day and film
Hang
your
on.
doors. For the rest of the day. Yeah.
Stand out there. Thank you.
Stop fucking touching me.
Can I just say that they are actually allowed to use reasonable force to escort you from the building area?
Hang on. He'd already put hands on me when I hadn't
Yes.
even stood on the first step.
Out.
He was already touching me in a
No.
public place.
I was going to say when he was out in the public with his 45.
This is what I'm saying, yeah? I never stepped on
Magnum
there for
phone.
him to push me off.
Yeah, but
understand
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying is, what I'm saying is, when he came out into the public area with his 45 Magnum phone, he's shooting photons at you, right?
Yeah, that hurt. man.
he was outside of his jurisdiction,
Oh, yeah, this is where I'm going with this, yeah.
right? Whereas at the moment, he is allowed.
No, not after you've already put hands on me in a public
To
place.
Whoa.
You just wavered all rights he thought he had, mate. They've gone.
Well, hang on. Hear me out. Right? Hear me out. A security guard is allowed to use reasonable force to evict you. What they're not allowed to do is to beat you up. Now, this is where the question is, from a legal perspective, What is reasonable force? Well, that's down to the magistrate or the judge to work out.
Well, no, because like I said, on the basic grounds that he had already put his hands on me on a public place before I had to step on for him now to be trying to remove me, yeah? He's already waived his right to do that now. So now he's done something which was out of his jurisdiction. I have every goddamn given right to go in that building and demand who he works for and report what's just gone on. He works from there. So I'm there. It's happened right outside there. There's no reason why at that point I shouldn't be allowed to go straight back through that door. And that's his own doing, not mine. That was his behavior. I didn't make him do that. I was filming a statue about fucking 50 yards away.
Yes, don't disagree. I did say that when he came outside, he was outside of his jurisdiction. He's in his jurisdiction at the moment.
Yeah,
according
like
to
if
your
he'd have come out.
logic.
Well,
Don't touch me then. Who are you to touch me? Do not touch me.
Move off my
Do not touch me. Do not touch me, you mug.
Move off. And I'll watch your mouth, boss you.
Watch my mouth. Don't come up to me then, fucking threatening me.
Stay off that property.
No, I won't. What are you going to do? Call the police. Call the police then.
Please.
Well, you do. You do making threats. Now I'm sitting
He's out
outside
of
here all
order.
day. You absolute plum. You absolute plum of a fucking idiot.
well, too loud on my computer, man.
And I'm not here to have you come into my face either.
You're abusive.
How am I under threat? How am I under
Give a
threat?
shit about your
How am I under
tripod.
threat?
I'm here.
How am I? I'm not
I've
here
got
for
every
any.
right
Look at you.
to
You
do
look
whatever I
angry,
like.
bro.
You
You look
get in my
angry,
face
bro.
with your shit, you're going to be
You're
sorry.
looking angry, bro. You're looking very angry. More threats. Who do you work for? Who's your security company? Are we not going to find that out? Get one of the viewers. Do you want me to get one of the viewers to Google it now and we'll find out who you work for? Absolute plum. Get me a manager now. Get me a manager now. Get me a manager now.
Bear
Oi,
in mind,
get
the
me a
police
manager.
work in this building. Look at
Absolute
the
crazy
thumbnail.
behaviour.
He's bright on my channel, man. Look at his.
Crazy behaviour. Now we're just going to stay outside here all day.
So at this point, I don't think he comes back out. I've got to be honest.
While he comes,
Come back out.
I don't think he does the next decent
Some lady comes out to have a
is-
cigarette.
Yeah, you have the conversation with,
For
the,
sure.
with the woman that comes out. But you do
She
also
says
have,
that she's from the police. I explained to her.
might be
I
up.
guess
No.
no.
No one's going to tell me.
But you've already been told, Bear. It's a load
This
of
is where the
officers.
lady-
Man on a
If
mission.
you-
Oh, you see it, yeah? No worries. Excuse me, love. Do you know what security company worked for me out? Yeah, I take it you're police.
Explain what just
I've
happened.
just been assaulted by security. Be firm. I need to know whether that was a personal phone.
She goes in, trying to get to where this copper comes.
Yeah. So, Mr. Beckett, you've got it right. Spot on there. Yes, the security guard committed a criminal
He then
act.
threatened me.
Out in
He's
the
threatening
public,
me.
out in the public area, and then did retreat to where he was covered. And I would say that he was just trying to flex his so-called muscles. But when he came out the last time and he went onto the public area and
Public
he
again.
got into Bear's face, he then committed an offence under Section 50 of the Public Order Act. So, yes, Bear was right. He just got his acts wrong. Sorry, mate. Carry on. I just like ripping into your videos every now and again.
I'm trying to find where the.
It was a nice copper, this one, if I remember right. As in, I need to go and get some protection and go and get the camera. That I did find amusing. It's not that long after she disappears, about 5 minutes.
But I need to know if that's a work phone or a personal phone. Absolute horrendous behaviour. Oh, here we go. We got a copper coming out now. Yeah. Can I start just by taking caller number 8211? Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Well, I've asked to find out who this security company is.
Okay.
Because I've just been assaulted on a couple of occasions. I was asked to leave when I went in, to which you will know, being a police officer, there's no actual time limit to when I have to leave. I tried to ask them a couple of questions before I left. They didn't want to engage. I've left, gone and filmed over here at the statue, to which the security guards came out. Came walking over, stuck a camera in my face, to which I turned around and said, I need to know if that's a work phone or a personal phone, because with him working, it'd be breaching some kind of GDPR, to which he's assaulted me on a couple of occasions. He's then threatened me. He's threatened.
You been recording the whole time?
Yeah, it's on. I'm live streaming right now. You've got 100. No, it's a live stream. I can't. There's 100. There was more than 100 people watching at the time when it happened. We've got people now that are looking into here. People are going to be making complaints into here because what they've just seen is absolutely disgusting. And to be honest, if I'd have just defended myself there, I imagine I'd probably getting arrested right now. And he's quite lucky I didn't just land one on his chin, to be honest. For that reason, that I'm here doing a lawful activity. So basically, I've been assaulted. Is he going to be dealt with on an assault?
Did you give me a moment, sir? So I mean, actually, just check the van.
Yeah, no problem.
I haven't got my body camera.
No, I've
So
asked.
you give me a moment.
Yeah, so all I've basically asked for today is his name, the company that he works from, and I need to know whether that is a work phone or a personal phone.
Okay.
As if it's a personal phone, shouldn't be on there, and if it's a work phone, I should be able to ask the company for a subject access request, and I should be able to get on that. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going to watch camera. I'll just come down to check the vehicle. So if you give me a minute, if you want me to go get my watch camera, I'll go and get that.
No problem. Yeah, I think so, mate.
Those 3 questions you want satisfied.
Okay. I guess so, because it doesn't look like you're in any immediate rush to go in and arrest him.
Well, I said so. I was literally coming down here for
No, I know, but what I'm saying is if I was to assault a member of the public now, I imagine I'd very quickly, because it's a criminal offence, that's just taken place.
Body camera, I'll come back to all this.
Several offences: public order offence, common assault, battery. Lovely, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So
God
yeah,
bless you, mate. Thank you so much.
back in because he's going to get his body camera.
And done.
He's going to get
Yeah,
body-
come in. Thank you. And to which some guy.
Did Pinocchio come back out again?
Nah, he didn't come back out. He was hiding. He was on the phone a lot of the time, from what I
Right.
could see,
Well,
pacing.
I don't know whether you saw some of the comments regarding.
What's that? You got your camera on? No, no problem. Yeah.
No, I said his boys. I reckon he was trying to get his boys from the hood to come do me in, man.
Yeah, you kept saying that.
Me here is because when I was putting my hand in front of the camera, there was a couple of children and things like that I wanted to run past, and
Those two said hello to me at the beginning, so
old kids
it'll be nice enough to keep it out.
I tried my best to keep it.
Here he is. Here he is. Pardon? What's that? You got your camera on?
Yeah.
No, no problem. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna get that chap's details. Okay.
Yeah.
See if you make an allegation. I'll take your details as well.
Yeah.
Forward to West Midlands Police for investigation. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So you
please.
happy? You satisfied with that? Or something else?
Yeah, if an investigation is going to take place, then yeah, because like I say, I feel that if it had been the other way around, I would expect to be held lawfully liable for you know my actions. As someone that's in a position of some kind of professionalism, and I'm actually only a citizen, I think it's a bit strange that I'm conducting myself in a more professional way than himself. You know, if it had been just the camera in the face, yeah? I could have left it at that. But it was after asking him on several occasions not to put hands on me, not when we were on here, but when we were on a public thing. He chose to put hands on me and make threats about my tripod, he'd break the tripod, and without looking back, but I can send that as evidence or give it at a later date. What do they audio? They pick up audio. Because that's the problem. This does. No, but this does. That doesn't. But that's only going to see me coming in.
Your live stream or recording at the time?
I've been live streaming since I got here.
Be a recording of that though, so you'd have.
Once I stop this, it will obviously.
That's fine. That's obviously I appreciate. Don't stop it now to show me, because otherwise,
Yeah. But after, like I say, it's not to be awkward, but with what's gone on, I would much rather keep it going.
Fine, so like I said, I'm a transport police officer. We're based out of here. Right? This is West Midlands jurisdiction. I can take a crime report from myself.
Yeah.
I can do a handover to them. They can investigate it if you're making an update.
To be fair to him,
Okay, cool.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
and Grim, I think you can probably agree with this. The fact that a transport police officer's even taking the time to report, to jot this down and kind of take this report, I'm quite surprised by, to be honest.
Okay. Good evening, PK. I would just like to say that it's not often I agree with Bear, but I do in this case. Transport police normally only work within a train station.
Yeah.
The British Transport Police. However, they do have the same rights and freedoms as an ordinary copper. So technically, they can operate outside. So yeah, they tend not to. So they don't get involved. They leave it for, as they call it, the real plod.
So yeah, I just want to say that in all fairness, I will always give credit where credit's due. Some say, should you give them credit for doing their job? I don't know, but give credit where credit's due. Most wouldn't, so that's where the credit comes from.
Are you going to be able to give me the gentleman's name so that I can make a complaint with the company?
Yeah,
Because by rights, he should dealing with the public.
I've asked him to write down an email address for you and a contact.
Lovely.
Are you satisfied with that?
Yeah, I will need a name. Because there's no good. Yeah, because there's no good me ringing the company if I don't know the guy's name.
All right. Just because you're live streaming, obviously I need to take your details. How do you? Are you going to pause that for a moment whilst I'm recording, or are you satisfied? I think you probably don't want to give your details of your live stream, do you?
What do you need from me, detail-wise? You don't need my name, do you, for me to report a crime? You only need a contact.
Ideally,
Ideally,
something would be just so. How would you prefer to be addressed, or something like that?
Okay. I'll write it down on
I
here.
mentioned that I will.
Then it's not in the live stream, yeah?
Would I have, in that case, would I have a contact number and an email address?
Yeah.
Possibly an address as well, if you've got one.
I tell you again, it's not to be awkward, yeah. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an email address, which I can give you that now. That's Bear Britain Audits. I'll tell you how it's spelled: BARE, and then Britain Audits.
Yeah.
Dot. Bear Britain Audits. 2-1. Sorry.
2-1.
Yeah.
I'll write it if you want.
At gmail.com. And I'll give you. I can't even give you my mobile number. I don't think. Hang on.
So I think I have to quickly shut this, or I think the camera might go off while I quickly have to give him my mobile number. Obviously, I didn't want to share that with the world. So I came out for a second where I gave him that, and then this is it coming back on.
I think he's writing an email address down there.
Alright,
And then we'll be satisfied with that.
Yeah, and then like I say, I'll wait to hear from West Midlands, and then
What their lead times are like, I'll be truthful.
well, and I'm not in. I don't hold much confidence in how long they'll take, but as long as I hear back, mate. Because like I say, if in situations like this that have happened before, if when I've given my details and things like that, it had been followed up, then I'd have no problem doing it now. But as I say, I'm sick of being in situations like this, doing a lawful activity where security guards come out thinking they can put hands on you, and then You go through to file the complaint. I'll give you my legal name, my address, my net, and I never hear nothing back. So just on that basis, I'll give you a name that you can refer to me as, a contact number, and an email address. Once I hear from West Midlands Police by the phone, I will give them all my legal information. No problem with that whatsoever.
And you're following up, you're going to put an email.
And I'm also going to carry a complaint with these. And depending on where you guys take it, if I don't feel satisfied by that, I'll look to take the company through a civil tribunal. So, which, that's
Okay.
Okay.
One moment, sir, and I'll be back.
Lovely. Cheers. Thanks very much.
So he goes in. He listened to me. Give him that. Again, that is his job, I guess.
I've got to give him a 9 out of 10.
Now.
You're going to say probably.
Well, so he must.
You got any more filming to do today?
Right, he must come. When does he come? Here he comes. This is him coming back out again.
Yeah.
Do you want to write it down or should I keep it?
No, I'll take that if that's all right.
That's the email address you can directly complain towards, okay?
Right, yeah.
With a name and a bit of it. Okay. 1 moment, I'll wait out.
Lovely. Cheers.
You got any more filming to do today, sir?
To be honest, I wanted to be long gone from here by now.
You're going to say probably.
Once this is done, I'm off. I would have been gone.
Oh.
To be honest, I had already left. I was over there. And like I say, he's come storming across, stuck the camera in my face, and then got very aggressive.
Okay. Did you get any other good footage there?
No, not really. No, not really. I just, like I said, just come here, mate, on the off chance of sometimes there's something to write up a story about, sometimes there's not, you know. A bit like fishing. Sometimes you catch, sometimes you don't.
I'll put you 5 on the X. Did you betray me alone? What?
$50 antennas, was it? I haven't even opened it, toe caps.
Our reference temporarily, which I'll populate the details on these 381 of today. Okay.
All right, yeah.
Once we go back inside, I'll get an email sent over to Westminster Police. I'll have them to take forward the investigation.
Do I get a crime number and that's sent me now, or do I not get that until they get in touch with me?
Not a pretty simple call an incident.
An incident number, then, okay.
And then it'll take probably a little bit of time to follow it. We'll pass it over to them. They'll find it. It's on their jurisdiction.
Right. Okay.
It's so the reference, 381 of the 16th, so today's date.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been doing auditing long?
I'm kind of trying to come away from the auditing thing.
It's just more the live stream thing.
Nah, more like investigative journalism.
Okay.
So I've been to places like Scientology and done a story on what Scientology is all about. I've been to, going back a year ago, I went to an Israeli weapons factory and I covered about how they're working out of this country. We've got one in Shenstone, there's one in Leicester. And yeah, they're making. Yep.
That was the
Shenstone.
I don't know that show. Shenstone.
Yeah, there's one going on in Leicester now. I got an email the other day actually asking me to go cover it. So at some point I may head over there, go do a little bit of that. Still do a bit of the auditing, but I think I find with the citizen journalist stuff and just going around doing it, I get this a lot. So the stuff that you do in auditing, you find that 9 times out of 10, some idiot wants to come out. And it's the same as an audit anyway. So that's more the route it's on down.
I think, like I said, it's a bit of work to do with education. I think we have to do the perspective is a big part of it, isn't it?
Do you know what, mate? I don't expect everybody. A lot of what I do is about the education and teaching people and the social experiment of going out and seeing how people. But a lot of this is about the way people behave, and when they're in a certain position of authority, or a lot of people seem to wear a high vis. They seem to think that it gives them this higher power, and that's wrong. So actually, a lot of the time, what I'll do is even sometimes it might get a bit confrontational. By the time I leave places, what I like to do is what you said. You went in there and done the whole education side, so that we leave on good side. And usually, 9 times out of 10, that's how it finishes. This here, Doesn't happen all that often, but it does happen.
Well, hopefully you get the outcome that you want. So I've tried to resolve it in this.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate you taking the time to.
No problem. I'm going to go and send that email now. I don't want to deal with the lead time, like I said. I'll get that done as soon as I go back in. Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm going to.
All right, no worries, mate. I'm going to leave now because I've got the information I need. You've logged the incident.
If you're trying to get out of them, your traffic can be held shortly. So
Yeah, no worries. Cheers anyway. Yeah, enjoy your day, mate.
That's me. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Big up, man.
So I'm not going to dox people's information, but I have all of what I need on here. Security name. I will give you the security. I'll give you the security company if you all want to make a complaint yourselves. And that is someone called Big Vest Noonan Security Company. Big Vest Noonan Security Company. So if you guys look for Big Vest Noonan Security Company, you should be able to find it. And it was outside the Baskerville house. Tocap.
There you have it, folks. By the way, Big Nose.
And big up to Tocap as well, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Driver came past and slipped me a couple of notes to get myself a couple of beers or whatever. I can't actually. Do you know what? I was that much in the zone. It was so. I felt so bad afterwards because it was kind of like. But he come past. He turned and said, "Oh, I'm a subscriber of yours. You know, money round or he's local kind of thing. You know." So that was nice as well, considering it was at like a bit of a dodgy time with everything that was going on. It was nice to bump into a subscriber, so big up to Tocap.
I still get the blame, and I wasn't even there.
It was all right, weren't he? To be fair, you've got to give him credit. Like I say,
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
that knows anything about British police is here he is. Look, big up Tocap. I do appreciate it, mate. Like I said, next time I'm in Birmingham, I'll either take you for a beer, coffee, whichever you drink, mate. We'll go for one. Which, like I say, if it's not the end of this week, it'll be sometime next week. I'll be over beginning of next week.
Well, considering I wasn't even there, I still get the blame. So, thank
So
you.
yeah, but I still say it's the chat's fault, the viewers' fault, only the ones that were watching at the time. You wanted to know what's going on in the building.
Hey, you opened the right bag of worms.
I still stick to my verdict at the beginning. It's definitely the viewers' fault.
Well, I'm sort of leaning towards that way. Sorry, but you know, facts are facts. The camera doesn't lie. Hello to everybody who I've not said hello to. I'll do that in one small sweep. Getting back to the question, should we allow them to have power of arrest? Well, if Big Nose had power of arrest, then he would have.
He'd have battered you.
Yeah,
He'd have tied you up.
well-
And then... Right, can I ask a question? And I'll ask it you, Grim. Imagine that exact scenario playing out. For whatever reason, I'm in there. Okay, it was all because I was filming. I get that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But forget that for a minute. I mean, the way that guy was reacting. Are you telling me that if he didn't have a camera on him, mate, he wouldn't have been willing to go that little bit further? Because he seemed very enraged.
I would question.
You'd have to at least question it.
His training and whether he was suitable for that role. Because I've got to be honest, he didn't look like a security guard to me. He looked like something out of a cartoon film, because he came out a number of times. Well, he came out. First of all, he came out and used his own, as I say, his own 45 Magnum photo shooting camera. And then after that, after you left the building the second time, well, so when I say building, their property, for argument's sake, right? He then stepped onto the public area again and started to aggravate you, right? And to harass you and trying to intimidate you. I would have took it as making threats. as well, especially and physical threats with his nose getting in the way. But no, serious on everything I saw on that, and I saw it earlier on live, and the way it came about, and my training has not. I was reading it that then. It's not his training; it's his messed up personality. I would say that guy should be best left away from the public.
Yeah, man.
And,
Locked in a room somewhere, padded.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. God, was starting to think of so these days. Jesus Christ, it's getting worse, folks. This is what I'm getting at. You see, the number of things which could have gone wrong with that. I mean, seriously, I was half expecting him to lamp you one. I've got to be honest, and then it would have been a bloodbath. But you'll be surprised how many people, once they get into a situation where they think they're in power, they try to do things. You know. I'm going to leave it with you a second, Bear. Can you put the link out for us and let people up?
All right.
Also,
step ahead. Thank
thank you. And the other thing is, there's been a couple of requests as whether or not you got a link tree. And a link tree, he hasn't. You need to register, get yourself a link tree. You'll get 3 links in one that people can put out for you. Okay, just remember, folks, whoever's in the back, I want to stay B. I don't know what the rest of it is. I can't see it. You've got to pass security.
I don't recognize this person, I've got to be honest.
Security is really tight.
Quick, before I bring you on. Banner, see what the banner says, see how we feel.
There you go.
You got one up, yeah?
Yeah, go for it. Hello.
Yo.
Who's calling the golden shot?
Welcome. Have we got you in?
He or she is there. However, they're muted.
I want to say bye. You're muted. Okay.
No, that's fine.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, it's all right.
No problem at all. They've gone forever.
They've gone.
Right. Give me a couple of minutes or so, and I'll be back. If anybody wants to come up, don't forget about security, folks, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Oh, was that my twin backstage?
Princess, what's she done?
Sorry, is that who that was? Was that my twin backstage? Ah, sorry, man. Come back up and I just won't bring you on. Apologies. Gotta be careful around here, man. YouTube can be like the fucking Gaza Strip, man. You never know when someone's gonna drop a fucking P-bomb, you know what I mean? So I do apologise. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I don't think for one. I'm blocked on StreamYard, it says. Scrim gone and blocked you. How do I unblock you? Let me leave you with Grim. Leave. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think Grim might have to do it, people. I think Grim might have to. Yeah, my twin. Wait for Grim to come back, and I'll get him to look at it. No, you can't be too sure, you know. Hotel men are from last Monday being fast-track security badges. Orders of Home Office as UK troops are being deployed to North Europe from January 24. One must. I'll have a look into that. How can I not just copy your? That's what. That's annoying. Let me take a picture of your comment, man, because I'll forget. I'll screenshot that. I'll screenshot that and have a little look into that. Cheers, one must. Appreciate that. I hope you're well as well. Have I recovered? Oh, man. Easy work. Easy work. Just annoying, isn't it? When people come out like that. But that's the thing. You know the UK, yeah, or England and Wales, and actually the whole of the UK actually has got some beautiful, beautiful landmarks, man. Some beautiful, like literally some real good history, yeah. And I swear to God, you forget the auditing for a minute, please. Just forget auditing. But the whole being able to go around with your camera and document these beautiful monuments, these beautiful buildings, these statues, all of this stuff, yeah, that holds so much history. You're not allowed to go out and enjoy it anymore and take pictures of this stuff without being harassed and ask what you're doing and can have your details and not allowed. Not allowed. I swear to God, I've heard not allowed more in the last 2.5 years than I've heard back in, I don't know, good morning. Good day. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Man. It's absolute crazy. So, this orders. I say to any of you think that I'm wrong in this. Take your camera, find somewhere that you really like, and go and document it, and make yourself a little vlog or something, and see if you can get round there. Set yourself a little challenge one day, and see if you can get round somewhere filming without being harassed and feeling like you're being made to be some kind of criminal.
It's not cold.
No.
Hello.
It's not cold.
Not cold.
I bet it's bloody freezing outside, mate.
Yeah, it is outside, not in here.
Did you block that account that came up?
I did. Right.
Can I unblock it? Yeah.
Well, you know who it is, yes.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was my twin.
Well, why didn't my twin just leave it with my twin in?
I don't know. Or maybe we kicked him a bit too quickly. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a word of to the wise. We don't deliberately block people on StreamYards, but if you think back only 4 weeks or so ago,
Try again, my twin. See if it works now.
we had somebody came up and started showing some naughty pictures, do we say? So we don't want that to happen again. So don't change your name for starters.
And also, I wanted to get something up, yeah? So I was looking at... So when I got back, I looked at Bidvest Noonan Security. Bidvest Noonan Security, right? They got to be like... I don't know, they've got to be... I work for a company called Bidvest, and they are a food logistics, same badge. So maybe Bidvest do more than just food logistics now. Looks like they do a range of things. But I've got a few things here. And I might as well share the screen so it doesn't look like...
before you do that, no one can see you on me.
To be on the screen.
I can see you. Fine. Turn your camera off. You leave your camera on.
Anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to share this screen a minute, and I was going to let you look at this because it's quite funny.
We're going to see how well. So, security services, yes. Where was it? I see. So, apparently, our skilled security people, our skilled security teams. And I haven't even brought it up on the thing, have I? Yes, I have. Okay, so our skilled security teams are fully vetted, well trained, and led by industry experts. This means our people know how to deliver the highest levels of protection whilst performing as ambassadors of our clients' brands.
What a joke.
I thought that was quite funny when I read that as well. We make people feel safe and welcome while providing exceptional value to clients.
Really?
Highly trained security teams. The security teams at Bidvest and Noonan are extensively trained on how best to do their jobs. We want to evaluate industry standards by excelling at what we do. Our comprehensive training programs give people the skills they need to be more successful in their roles. An important range of topics is covered by our training programs, from conflict management.
That worked.
That worked really well. And fire safety to first aid and terrorism awareness.
Oh, hang on. You had a camera there for you. Must have been a domestic terrorist.
We carry out a training needs analyst for each site and upskills our people based on each site's specific requirements.
In that case, again, no one with a 45 Magnum phone is allowed in the building. What's this? Emotive Security Services.
Emotive Security Services Solutions. We have a future-forward approach to technology and are constantly striving to implement innovations and enhance our service. At every stage, our security teams are equipped with the best technologies in order to protect people, property, and assets.
Including big noses.
More sustainable security solutions. We strive to be more sustainable business and seek to reduce our impact on the environment at every opportunity. Like, police having to come out and waste their time because they've decided to put their hands on members of the public. Our recent initiatives include switching to paperless electronic systems, moving to electric mobile patrol vehicles, and recycling surplus IT and security equipment. As a people business, we look to support our local communities for employment, I can't even say that again. Fucking initiatives, charity programs, and community engagement. So yeah, these are a real fantastic security firm, and the security guard today was a great ambassador after learning brilliant conflict management skills, and he worked out how to use his camera, so they got the technology bit in there as well. So, I mean, they're not all that far away. He just didn't follow it very well, did he?
Yeah, I totally agree. What a total idiot.
Didn't follow policy, bro. Didn't follow policy.
My twin, that's a little bit better. Slap on the wrist time for you.
I just wanted to stay backstage, that's all.
Oh, you should have said that.
It. Huh?
Yeah, we be backstage.
You know
You realize
I can post links and it goes to both pages.
Big up my twin, man.
Yeah, that's no problem, mate. You can do that and still be part and parcel of the show. I mean, we'll welcome anybody here. I mean, I've let Bear in a couple of times. No, seriously, you won't find one purple heart here. I'm sorry, but you're not going to find it. So if you're looking, it's not going to happen. I'll sort of let you know. Ladies and gentlemen, I put out on a Grim Reaper network my own point of view on a clown from the States. It does not reflect anything at all to do with the Grim Reaper network. However, if you do agree,
Just fell on there somehow. It just uploaded itself. We don't know how it got there.
No idea. There's a number of people who've got accesses, and it certainly wasn't me, allegedly. Anyway, there. I honestly think that that guy needs to go back to the classroom.
I think he just needs to take a chill pill, man. Just chill out a bit.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, but didn't say which classroom. I was thinking of first year infants or nursery even. Because he was a baby.
We could have gone off and like smoked a doobie together or something, man. He didn't have to be so hostile. I mean, all love, man. All love.
Well,
you know? Why don't people want to show the love no more, man? Why are everyone so quick to, you know what I mean?
Hate.
Yeah, I just want to fucking rip someone's head off. It's crazy.
Right. Mike Swinch, do you want to go backstage?
If you want to, it don't matter.
If you're here, you're going to be part and parcel of the show.
Small penis syndrome.
Whether you like it or not. I just want to say that Mike Swin is one of the people who supported the Angry Vet the other day and was very concerned when he got arrested on his first ever cop watch. And it was the first time he'd been arrested live on YouTube. He's out, but there's 3 bullshit charges against him, which includes the equivalent of a public order offence in the UK, because the cop got butt feelings, butt hurt, in other words. But that's another story. I'm going to put my take on that over on the website, and I've also got something else which I'm going to put on as well, and it's one veteran's personal experience with the VA, where veterans in America can go and get free healthcare, allegedly. So there's a little clue to how it's going to, what it's going to look like, but an in-depth review will be made, and you'll be able to watch the video if I can figure out how to chop it down a bit, because I don't think you're going to watch 4.5 hours when the most important thing is in the first 30 minutes or so.
Talking of feelings, yeah.
Feelings.
So I want to flip something now. So when I went in there and I first go in with my camera into the building, and it's, you can't film any of the people behind the desk, yeah? Well, let's just say, for instance, they turned around and said me having my camera where I was causing them to feel harassed, alarmed, and distressed. Where do you think that would stand?
Nowhere.
You don't think?
No, not unless they can prove that they have a psychological fear of photons.
Well, I just think on the kind of logic that the way the police work, and they're like more like the feelings police these days, that if they were to have tried going down that route, I wonder if it would have been different. I wonder if they would have been coming out saying, well, you've just caused the public order offence.
There's no.
I agree, man.
It's all about feelings. And I've got to say that the copper was obviously knew what auditing was, by the sound of things. And although
I wasn't really there auditing, man, to be fair.
No, but I'm saying the copper, the way he saw it, right? He saw it as an auditing, and you had the perfect right to do things. At no time did he try and say, no, you can't do this, that, or the other. However, he did ask how long you were going to be there, and you were honest and said, well, the big note hadn't come out, I wouldn't have done it. I'd have been long gone.
Yeah.
Worse to that effect.
The statue by that point, I was already gone. Yeah. Wasn't going back there. I'd already left. What do you think I was going to do? Just keep going back to wind them up? No, that's not me, man. I went there. I annoyed them, obviously, which that's not my fault if they kind of got, a bit agitated by me. But I've left. I've stood around a little bit out the front just saying kind of, bloody, bloody, blah. And then I'd gone to that statue. By the time I'd gone to that statue and I don't know, talked whatever shit I was talking about that, I'd have probably shut the life down, to be fair. It was only meant to be a very short life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then he just come fucking storming over from that building. I just thought, oh, here we go. Here we go. What a plum.
Okay, so apparently, according to what PK audits saying, they don't crime public order section 5 ? But I've recently been charged under section 4A. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you what section 4A is. I do a little bit of research around it. Either that or somebody can tell me. But is that to do with feelings?
It probably is, yeah.
I mean, if you'd have called big nose, you
A
might have
person is
thought,
guilty of an offence with intent to cause a person harassment, alarm, or distress, using threatening, abusive, or insulting words or behaviour, or disorderly behaviour, or B, displays any writing, sign, or other visible representation which is threatening, abusive, or insulting, thereby causing that of another person harassment, alarm, or distress. That's 4A1, goes down to 4A5. Do you want me to read them all out, or do you get the gist?
I get it. I was right.
Think about a public place. An offence under this section, this is 2. An offence under this section may be committed in a public or private place, except that no offence is committed where the words of behaviour are used, or the writing, sign, or other visible representation is displayed by a person inside a dwelling, and the person who is harassed, alarmed, or distressed is also inside another dwelling. 3 is a defence for the accused to prove that he was inside a dwelling and had no reason to believe that the words or behaviour used, or the writing, sign, or other visible representation displayed would be heard or seen by a person outside that or any other dwelling, or B, that his conduct was reasonable. Goes on to say 4, something about F2. I'm not going to hit that. 5, a person guilty of an offence under the section is liable of the summary conviction to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months, or a fine not exceeding level 5 on the standard scale, or both.
Well, it don't tell you what the fine is, but I mean, I don't think people should try.
Yeah.
And find out. Blackwatch, you do have a sense of humour. I disagree respectfully. It isn't just Americans that are nuts. Some other people are as well. We've got people over in Canada. We've got people in Iceland. We've got people in Australia. In the UK or in Great Britain, we're just mad. What? Sorry, I was talking.
Do you know what I'd like to do one night?
Go on.
If you're down for this, and if we've got a few Americans here now, what I'd like to do one night is get a couple of Americans up, get a couple of UK people. I'll fill it up just so it's nice and even. And I'd like the Americans to go through their constitution. So I'd hope that the Americans are going to turn and say, yeah, I know the constitution. I know my constitutional rights. And the amendments. And I'd like them to come up and start with the First Amendment. How many amendments are there actually now?
Well, there's only 2 which are important.
Well, they kind of all back each other, don't they? Like, one's there to support 2, 2's there. Like that's how I always remember, kind of.
Yeah. Well, if you think the first 4 are the most important, shall we say, right? The First Amendment, which has 5.
Don't waste the live now, Jesus Christ, man. What? I'm joking. But what I would like to do is get them to go through them for us, and us try and match up ours and see what it comes under, what legislation, whether it comes under.
I agree, but we'll have to work 6 hours in front of ourselves, up to 6 hours.
Why?
Because they may not be available due to work.
These Americans
6 hours behind.
Black Watch, Wise Angels UK. Okay, apologies. My Twitter, there's enough people here, man, from other parts of the world that seem to be here most weeks. So I think there should be.
No.
We can change the time
But
slightly.
not everybody will come up on the panel.
Of course they will, man.
But give me a week, and I reckon it can be done. Okay.
You work on a couple of US people then, yeah? And I'll get a couple of people from the UK. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
sweet. Done.
Yeah. We need to work a week in advance to get
And what we
people
can do is
plenty of time.
compare the two, match up
Yeah.
where that fits in with our so-called constitution that we apparently allegedly don't have or had, whichever way you want to interpret it. And like I say, again, also I'd be interested to know what, like here, I think Section 1 of PACE is probably one of the most abused powers, yeah? I'd be interested to know, in America, what is it there? And match all these things up, man, and try and see how much actually we are similar and how much actually there's a big difference between our two nations' laws.
I will say one thing to for people to think about this. What is more dangerous, or what is the more likelihood of being shot by a crazed gunman or being shot by a police officer?
Yo!
All right. So think about that one, and you can do a bit of homework if you like. But if I remember next Monday, I'll ask the same question because I know the answer.
What? The question to what?
What? See, he wasn't listening. He never does. Right. I'll repeat it for Bear.
I swear you talking riddles, man. That's what it is. Don't blame me. I'm blaming you.
It's not my fault you're not that intelligent to understand simple English.
Can we keep it 2-syllable words, please?
All right. The Janice and John version. Are you more likely to be shot by a crazed gunman stroke woman?
Ah, yeah.
Or by a police officer in the States? All right.
Well, I think everybody don't need a week to answer that one. Jesus Christ.
Well, some people want a month like Black Watch. Sorry, Black Watch. Couldn't resist it. No, I want
Well, in the state I live in, you'll get killed by the police, period. Because they shoot and ask questions later.
Questions later about it. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Well, considering it was a 15-year-old child tased recently by the coppers for doing absolutely nothing. I've seen people shot and by the coppers, well, by one in particular, emptied something like 32 rounds in them, and they were lying down. They were being compliant. It's just that the guy had a nervous twitch, and he was shot for it, and he was totally innocent. There's a lot of situations like that, unfortunately. I've given you the answer. Yes, you are more likely to be shot by the police. And folks, if you don't like me, you can wish that on me when I go over next year.
Shit, you're probably more likely to get shot by the police than run over, man, in the US.
You wouldn't get run over. Not on their wide roads. You'd be really unlucky to get run over, you know.
True. Well, yeah, I don't know.
But you can get arrested for jaywalking.
Yeah, I'd get nicked every day, man.
Yeah.
Straight up. No one's telling me where I'm crossing the road, man. I'll fucking cross where the fuck I like, yeah. Unless you got big fucking 6 foot, 7 foot fences and that in the way. I'm crossing the road, man. I don't give a shit.
I was talking to somebody who went over on holiday and about 10 years or so ago, and they crossed the road just the same ways they would do. They were in the UK, and they got nicked for it. Yeah, it was on the spot fine. They couldn't move until they paid it. I mean, that's worse than our litter pickers. I mean, litter fine pickers. You know,
Imagine that, man. I'm always like just spontaneously like, yeah, crossing here all the time, man.
nothing coming. I do the same. You know, I think probably everybody will, but I know I've got to think about it. So I think I'd rather do a U-turn, which is perfectly legal and encouraged, than cross the road. And maybe if I want to turn left, it's easier for me to turn right and do a U-turn. Yeah, because they drive on the opposite side of the road. Let's face it. But I think it's going to be fun. But that's next year. Bear, I don't know where everybody is. I was hoping for more people up on the panel, to be honest. Who can we encourage to come up?
They're all shy about it, they. They're all shy, baby.
Sorry, I'm just reading something in the private chat. Thanks for that. I think it's hilarious. I've been mistaken for, as I've told you, for another YouTuber. This morning, after a show behind closed doors, with nothing being recorded, the person who I was talking to actually saw the real Grim Reaper. And yes, he agreed with me that I have a perfect face for radio. However, he's also confirmed that I am not that person because they've seen the other person's face as well. So to hell with them. I don't really give a flying crap, to be honest. I just think it's funny. And I might do something else on that at a later date. Right, so what else have we got, Bear, today? What else have you got planned? Anything?
Have I got anything? No.
Well, there's a reason why I'm asking, obviously.
What's the reason, mate?
Because I can disappear.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fucking go. Stitch up every week. Stitch up. Are you going to be there on time? Yeah, I'm going to be there. Why? Oh, no, just wondering, mate. You get halfway through. Disappears. Does this like Houdini trick, man? 1 minute he's here, next minute he's not.
Woo, woo. Are you complaining? Listen, even if I slept for the rest of my life, I still couldn't get enough beauty sleep. At least I'm honest about it. You know, I do well with a microphone, but I'm very camera shy. Although saying that, if I get caught on film, I'll get caught on film. Can't help it. Yeah. So I do have an answer for it. Never go out in public.
Never go out in public. Not with the Grim Reaper, anyway.
You know. Okay. Hey, Grim. Maybe after a draw for a free sheet of green stamps. The panel contestants. Green Shield stamps. Yes,
do you
I'm
even
old
know
enough
who
to remember
J-Town
them.
is?
I know who J-Town is. I've seen J-Town.
Do I look like J-Town?
Not to me. And I'll tell you the reason why. I could have sworn J-Town was a female.
Well, that's...
I could have.
I think that's what it is, but
Oh,
it could be transgender.
Well, what, you are or she is? Sorry. All right, we'll go there. I don't want to say something that someone might melt, but J-Town is an American auditor who produces First Amendment audits, and there's a lot of people at the moment who are getting very jealous of other auditors and trying to cause shit. And I'm not talking so much about other auditors, bringing crap. It's supporters of people. You know the drill. It's happened over here in the UK many a time. That's the whole point of this little network of ours, is to put petty feelings to one side. You know, if you want...
Well, that's happening on both sides, really. You know, the villains.
Yes, there's always a villain on every side. And there's always a villain, regrettably, in every corner.
We probably haven't, but have we got anyone in the chat that's from Birmingham or lives in Birmingham area? I don't know if Tocap's still here. I know he's not in that exact area, but have we got anyone? Just seen something here that apparently mum runs for life in Kings Norton McDonald's police incident. Doesn't really say that. It's very vague. It's in a local paper or a local
rag
news website. And it goes on to say that a mum who took her children to McDonald's for an after-school treat said they ran for their lives as a police incident erupted at a city branch of the fast food giant. She told Birmingham Live of the scary episode at the Parsons Hill restaurant in Kings Norton on Monday afternoon, October the 16th, which is today. The branch was closed to walk-in customers with police at the scene after the incident, the details of which have not been confirmed. The mum said it was too scary. We all ran for our lives. I have the children with me. So I don't know what that is as of yet. Don't know what the actual incident is.
Devo, hit the button. Come on up and say hello. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Hang on a second. Maybe the incident was that they didn't have enough lettuce to go on a burger.
Yeah, that's why a load of people ran for their lives.
Or
I'm sure that was it. That's the one.
Or it could have been a Karen at the drive-through window. Upset about their order.
Could have been. You never know, do you? You just never know. Right.
Okay, got you there, UK.
There's trouble.
Yeah. Always trouble.
There's trouble. Big up, UK.
What do you mean by that?
You know what? I'll tell you something, folks. His face looks exactly the same as it does there.
That's what I usually get told, man, when I get brought on. Oh, it's trouble. So I just want to flip on someone else.
Oh, he's gone now.
He's gone now. He's like, what the fuck do you mean? See you later.
What do you mean about feelings?
Oh, it's going to take a bit more than that to hurt fucking UK Transparency's feelings. Let me tell you.
He'll come back up
He's
now.
got
with a different
to push the
image.
wrong button.
Yeah, probably. Devo, you're welcome to come on up. The link has been put out for you. Anybody is welcome to come up. We've just got to clear security. That's the only issue.
He's sulking, lol. Nah, you guys say here he is. UK.
All right. Okay, put your face back on. Please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What brings you to this?
Sorry for the chat and took me off.
I know, we thought you were going to send the feelings police.
You hurt my feelings.
You haven't got any.
PK said he's gone off sulking, look.
PK knows you only too well.
Oh, here's more trouble, man.
Definitely.
Good morning.
Devo.
Good afternoon,
No,
gentlemen.
man. Big up, bro.
Devo, what time is it?
It is
4:20.
4 o'clock here in Oklahoma land. In the
20
afternoon.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have said 4:20.
It's getting close. It's getting close. So how are you guys?
Well, good, man. You?
Long time no speak, Devo.
Oh,
How
man.
are you been doing?
Man, just trying to stay from not staying on the good side of YouTube, I guess I would say.
Just
Just barely. Yeah. See, we've been shadow banned on my channel because we've been smoking on screen. Right. So we've kind of blacked out, like, our icon avatar's up and we do our smoking behind that. We went to bed after one night. I had 911 subs. I woke up the next day after us playing, doing what we're supposed to do, and we had over 1,000 subs, man, in one night. So YouTube was holding us back.
Well, congratulations on your 1,000.
Thank you. I wish we could have had a countdown. It'd have been a little exciting build up to it, but no, we had them. So, but I'm not.
Well, here's to another 420 coming your way as soon as possible.
Awesome.
Because 420
Awesome. Brilliant.
And we're not using any secret messages or anything like that whatsoever. I think the image says it all. Now, should we have 420 legalized in the UK?
I think so. The medical.
Yeah, right.
Funny you should say that. Yeah. Funny you should say that. I see a YouTube video the other day. Yeah. And there's somewhere in Stockton-on-Tees in the UK where the police, he's kind of spoke to the police, and he's basically got this place where you can go in and smoke ganja. And you can go there, register as, and you have to go there, but they just get left alone, man. I'll have to find that video. Have a chat between yourselves, man. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. We've got my twin up here who doesn't say much because he doesn't like hearing his own voice. And we've got UK Transparency, who says a lot because he does like hearing his own voice, but it's being in good behavior at the moment. And then it's just me. And I've never known UK Transparency to be quiet for so long. He must still be smarting. Last week I got, Friday night, I got roasted. It was Roast the Grim night, and that was funny. Well, it was. I mean, let's face it. I've been horrible or nice, depending on which way you want to look at it, to many people on YouTube. So it's nice just to have a night off and let people roast you occasionally.
Oh yeah.
And you make that, that way they think they've won and they go away happy. Pork Chop's not in here tonight. I wonder why. Maybe he's frightened.
Can't find it, man.
No, don't worry about it. Find it for Monday. Be fine. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, any day. I have been in touch with
find it, yeah.
Devo, I have been in touch with Hippie.
Oh yeah.
And he's not doing too good at the moment, but he's still surviving. He hasn't got access to the internet at the moment because his PC stopped working.
Oh,
and he also lost his dog.
No way.
Passed
away?
Euthanasia, really.
Wow.
He had to have her put down, unfortunately. That's my understanding. But either way, she's passed, and she's in a better place than where she was. Wandering Hippie is a really nice guy. He's a guy I'm going over to see. And I'm just hoping he's going to be up and running by then, one way or another.
He's good people.
Yeah, very good, very nice guy.
Yeah.
So I found the video.
Oh, have you? That was good.
Yeah, it's called inside one of the UK's police-sanctioned cannabis clubs.
Hey, gentlemen, I got to bounce. Grim,
No
thank you
worries.
very much, sir, for letting me
No
come up.
problem.
And cheers to all of you gentlemen.
I'll see you again soon.
Yes.
I will. You changed your hours of when you put your show on.
We're doing one at 6 tonight, Oklahoma time, Central.
Okay.
So You're more than
Six
welcome.
out.
All of you guys, man. Y'all come check us out.
If I'm around and you're live, I will definitely call Nippon. You know me.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Digo.
Take care, bro.
Take care.
I'm going to put that in the chat. Oh, fucking don't tell me. No, I'm Amsterdam. I'm just going to put that in the chat. People can look for themselves. I'm not going to play the whole video. It's about 8 minutes long. But it's there. If people want to look at it. One of UK's police sanctioned cannabis clubs or something. So,
I'll give that a watch later.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes, 8 minutes 20 seconds long. Definitely something to watch. They got people smoking on it. You're still there, Bear. You're muted. Everything's gone quiet.
Yeah, I'm going to come in on my phone so I can stand in the garden of my fag.
All right.
All that talk of smoking, he wants one now.
Yeah. Psychological, that's what it is, isn't it? I mean, whereas, he's swapped over. Whereas me, I'll just, if it's 420, which it is all the time, I'll just help myself, you know. Right, UK. Anything going on in the way of any decent protests that you're aware of?
I haven't got a clue. To be honest, since I ain't really getting out recording at the moment, I don't really keep up with it all, to be honest.
Okay, I was just trying to make small talk. That shut that one down, didn't it? So what you be doing with yourself?
Not much, just general life stuff.
General life stuff. What's that? Oh, I know that is the boring stuff. Work.
Yeah. The ground
pays the bills.
You don't want to do.
Pays the bills. Just about. Actually, this guy got done for laundering. I'm sure this is the guy who makes bread. And baps and various other things. I got it wrong. You're a baker.
Who, me?
Or a candlestick, yeah, or a candlestick maker.
No, that's local, isn't it? I think.
Is that local? See, I get confused between the pair of you. You both are very similar.
It's your age.
Sorry?
It's your age. Alzheimer's affects a lot of people. Grim, don't panic.
It's also the fact that I'm tired.
It is past your bedtime, to be fair.
Oh, it is actually. Yeah, it's getting that way. I tell you, because I'll go to sleep for about 3 hours and then I'll wake up and I'm back on YouTube. While you lot are all asleep, I'm chatting away with the Americans, and then before I know it, it's time to get up. There's no point in trying to get an hour. By the time I'm falling asleep again, it's time to get up. So, I'm waiting for Bear to come back in because I don't want to leave you without a host. My twin hasn't really said much. He wanted to post links from up here, which is great. I appreciate that. And so does Bear. Have you joined our little network over in the forum at vigilante.media? UK
Yes, I
Transparency?
have. Oh, you're talking to me.
No, I was talking to both, but I was saying thank you to you. And I know you have, my twin. I saw you in there. I don't remember seeing UK Transparency.
Yeah, I signed up. Obviously, like we're not going out kind of thing. I haven't really used anything across there yet.
Well, you can always drop into our all welcome room.
Yeah, I've been in a few times with Bear and Mellow.
Did you manage to get any sense out of either of them?
That's pushing it a bit.
I'm only asking. I'll tell you, once, as many people have witnessed, when Mellows gets on one particular subject, and he's not here, so it's safe to say Bill Gates. Yeah, he's not coming in at the moment. Just checking. He's, I don't know. He just goes off on one, and with Bear, well, I can't understand what he says anyway. Half the time, I just tend to go, yep.
It's not always a bad thing when you can't understand what Bear's saying.
Okay, so Wise Angels hitting the headlines with, we have a landlord up here, I think if I remember right, you're in Sunderland area that way, who buys up vacant pubs, does them up to barely livable standard, well, yeah, slums, and gets a contract from the government to put refugees in. They've been breaking into allotments, probably for food, because the standard is of food would be crap. But that's very lucrative if you're into making money off the state. £150 per night per refugee. No wonder they're making a killing.
Yeah.
And stealing all of the homegrown produce that were allegedly told by the landlord to take what they like from. Okay, so questionable. Whether that's actually the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Gordon Bennett, is Halloween coming up?
Stephenstyle. It wasn't actually, mate. It was 5. It was 5 of them. I didn't realise until because I just took it. Yeah, you know, like I say, I was in the zone. But yeah, big up toe cap anyway.
Yeah, I thought that was
in
brilliant.
the fridge, Stephenstyle. No fill in the fridge, mate.
Well, he'll fill a shelf with it. It won't. The rest of it won't survive the trip from the shop. Allegedly.
Here we go.
I'm saying allegedly.
Here we go.
I'm not picking on you.
No,
You know,
you wouldn't do that.
You know how sensitive he is about fridge jokes, Grim.
I know. They've not built a fridge big enough for him yet to sit in.
We found the place for hurty feelings.
Hey, I want to tell me something. You know, when you close the door, does the light stay on or off? There. I've always wondered that.
Listen, let me tell you something about a fridge. Yeah. You know, when you open your fridge, a light comes on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That light is designed solely for the purpose of midnight raids. When you go down in the night, it's dark, and you need to fill your face. Yeah. That's what that light's there for. Well, you don't need a fucking light any other reason, right? So I'm telling you, that is why those lights are built into a fridge. Anyone that wants to argue that fact, give me another good reason why they would have a light in a fridge. I mean, you'd have your light on, right, in the room. Either way, you're going to have a light on. You're not going to be walking around in the fucking dark. Yeah, you are. Maybe at night when you need to go down and fill your face. So that's why it's done for that reason. Which means stuff in your face at any time of day is perfectly acceptable. Allegedly.
Yeah, I was thinking that one of those nights, secret lemonade drinker and food eater. So when the kids get up for breakfast in the morning, they find there's no milk because that's the reason why. But it does try to nip out early to refill the fridge up in the morning, so they don't know. But what I actually want to know is whether the light stays on when you close the door. Because if the switch doesn't work, surely it must.
If I could climb in my fridge and shut the door, I'd let you know, but unfortunately that's not possible.
That's my son's excuse for the light in the fridge too.
Wise son. Wise son. He's going places just off of that knowledge. Telling you.
Wise son from a wise angel.
See? Exactly. See where I was going with that?
There is right. There is no light in the freezer.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
that's where dead bodies go. Dead bodies don't need light.
You've been in the dungeon again, haven't you?
Well, when I said, well, you put meat in the freezer, don't you?
Yeah, fresh meat. Oh, yeah, you're right, actually.
Really?
And that's why you put fish in there for the souls.
I said bodies. I didn't say of what type. It could be pig body, cow body. Could be putting anybody in there. Anybody body.
Oh, don't start that, please. Jesus. Will somebody tell anybody to shut the fuck up? Well, I want to say thank you to all the mad people who are still here.
Yeah, they're off their heads, aren't they?
Enjoying themselves. I do appreciate it. I don't know why. Bear got assaulted by a nose, allegedly. Or he's smelt up by a nose. I'm not too sure which is correct, though. He nearly got hit by a nose.
I don't know what he knows, but he knows.
He knows, you know. Yeah.
He knows, he knows.
And if anybody gets in touch with the security firm, which if you're going to be, if you're going to do something like that, make sure that you are respectful.
Yeah, exactly. No abuse, man. No abuse. No abuse.
No abuse, and no mentioning that it's a bear won by a nose, or anything like that. Don't do anything like that because
you could say something like he didn't knows, but he knows, but he knows, but he don't know.
Yeah, I think the guy needs he needs to get some interpersonal skills.
He just needs to chill out, man. He needs to go link up with Devo, man, and fucking chill the fuck out. He's got 5 minutes until it's 4:20. Let's go.
Oh, hang on a second. It's just twigged. You see, every now and again, my brain goes dead. I mentioned 4:20. I remember him saying it's 20 minutes ago. Where's Bear? Coming up to 4:20. Go outside.
I beat 4:20. I'm one step ahead of 4:20. What are you on about?
Well, it's always 4:20 where you are, except first thing in the morning.
No, not first thing in the morning no more.
The only time it's never 4:20 is when I know I'm driving during the day, and occasionally I forget, so I then have to postpone the driving for another day. Pain in the backside. Mountain Girl, thanks for coming in. I'm not going to say woo.
Hang on. I don't know. No. Where are you going with this? Are you leaving?
Did I say anything?
Well, if you leave, I'm being serious. If you're leaving, I might just shut this down with you, and at the very most, I don't know, open Jitsi on my Discord or something. You know, I don't.
Well, I was going to say, in the
don't have topics.
Yeah, in the description is a link to the Jitsi room or welcome for the after show party with Bear Britain, and where he can show you that video.
Just bloody shown it them.
Not that one, the other one that you
my OnlyFans one. Ah, yeah, that one. Yeah, come on in, man.
The one that was 8 you can have a conversation without fear of any reprisals and without any fear of censorship, because there is no censorship. And if you want to listen to music, I'm sure that can be arranged. That's the nice thing about it. But we are planning to have a Monday night off sometime and to invite you all in for a movie night.
Yeah, that's why we're asking people. I think JG Beckett has, fair play to him. He's put a good few suggestions. There's one actually that I'd really love to watch. It looked like some pop comedy thing. Can't remember what it's called. Is JG Beckett still here in the chat? I think he is. Yeah, I think he is. I've just seen him not long comment.
Yeah.
You might be able to quote what the actual film is, but it looked good, man. And something I haven't watched. So,
well, you could watch Mall Cop 2 or 1. That's where you'll see the difference. Yes, that's what I wanted to talk about. I was listening to somebody else's live this morning, and there was an interesting conversation going on. And I have my American friends, or our American friends, though I should really, the correct way of putting it, you'd be able to clarify this. There seems to be a difference of opinion between a police department, right, that's paid for by the city or the state, and a police organization, as in they have the word police on them, but they work on a campus, a student campus, or
what are we on about here in the States?
Yeah, they say the States, right? My understanding is that if they work for a private company, they cannot be the police. They can't they could call themselves the police because you've got weird laws, but they're not real police officers.
Super troopers. That's what it's called. Super troopers.
Is that what they call, what do you think they are? Right. Oh,
no, that's not the film. The film.
Freddie got fingered.
I googled it. I thought, what's the trailer for it, man? And it looks funny, man.
Super Troopers. Is it starring Gabba?
I don't know, mate. It looked like, I've watched Freddie Got Fingered, and it would look like that kind of comedy, man. Just pure stupid.
Okay, no worries. But as I say, I just wondered if there is a difference between the two. I think that the ones that are on campus are, private security firms, but they just have police on the back of them.
But they're not being impersonating a copper then.
Well, I don't know, because as I say, it depends on the state.
But like there's a lot. I wonder if we do get that here, because one thing I do know, it's like, so these special constables that we have, they get all the same powers as a police constable. The only difference is they're not paid.
Yep.
So they're all on like part-time hours, really. Yeah. They're working part-time. A lot of these coppers have second jobs where they seem to work for like private security firms.
Yes.
And then they kind of using some of their police uniform in their security, and it's kind of a bit misleading. I'm wondering if that's happening here in the UK.
Yes.
I see some security, mate, where I sometimes have to and I know the difference between a security guard and a copper. Sometimes even I have to these days be like, a copper or a fucking security guard, man. Can't make them out. They almost look so much the same that, can't make them out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I saw a couple of strange videos where an off-duty police officer is working at a security officer, and pulled somebody over in the car park because they believed that they had stolen something, even though they saw the so-called suspects pay for everything in the shop. But he didn't like them, so he decided to pull them over. And because they started filming him, he got butters. And then a proper copper turned up. Try saying that when you're sober. It was confirmed that, they've got no rights at all. If they're off duty, they can't arrest you. Not for something like that. They may be able to detain you, but that's all. And they certainly can't ask you for any identification or anything, because there's no legal right. And that was in that particular area. I've seen others where, of course, the blue backs blue.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, did you
Oh,
see?
darling, time to you saying hello as I'm about to go, and Bear's going to close this down. I think.
I was gonna say, did you see BuzzTech's video this morning? Was it this morning or yesterday morning? Can't remember, man. I can't remember what I had for breakfast. But did you see that video? See one that you put on? Yeah, no.
No. I saw one last week, but I didn't see any this week.
Worth watching, man.
But he's changed direction totally. He's going after.
I know, but it was police interaction. It's like I say, it's worth a watch.
Oh, I'll have a look at it. I'll give it marks out of 10. So thank you. I'm going now. Mirrors, thank you for dropping in from all the way from down under. Oh God, they're all coming in now. And I'm going. I bet you're going to have to hang around for a little bit.
Nah, bro. Sorry, I can't do that.
Oh no. Okay. Well, whatever. You guys who I normally see during the small hours of the morning over here, etc. I'll catch up with you soon. In the meantime, please, everybody stay safe.
Oh, actually, I need to ask. I need to pick UK Transparency's brain actually before I shut it down.
Hang on a sec. And also for UK Transparency for coming up and saying quite a lot tonight. I really did appreciate that. We had a nice conversation between us. It was worse than going to the dentist, he said. Trying to get a word out of him.
Grim, are you giving us a long-winded goodbye?
No, just saying fuck off. Go.
Definitely, I'm shutting it down.
I'm off. Peace out, guys.
You can get your catheter emptied and get into bed, Grim.
Oh, God, it's leaking all over the floor.
He's woke up. He's woke.
You young.
Big up, Grim. Much love to you, mate. As always.
Take care, guys. All of you.
Take care, bro.
Bye.
Take care, Grim.
He gives me enough stick, man. Oh, yeah, I was going to pick your brains and say Tamworth. You know it well.
Not a great deal now.
Have you been over that way yourself? Like filming or anything in the past?
No, not filming.
All right. There's a police station in Tamworth, isn't there?
I'm not sure. Like, obviously, I think is it it's a Drayton Manor, which is out of that way, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's what basically I was thinking about. I'm thinking Tamworth. Tamworth. I haven't really, never even thought about venturing out that way. I thought, you know what? For some reason, I thought like Tamworth was like Shrewsbury way. Don't ask me why I thought that, but I did. I was like, that's quite close. I'm quite surprised I haven't knocked that off yet. But yeah, they're basically asking like, is it worth it from what you know of Tamworth? Is it worth venturing over there?
I've never been out that way, so I couldn't say either way.
No worries. Yes, Big G. What are you saying, mate? What are you saying? Do you know what? I'm gonna have myself another fag.
Yeah, just share that screen.
What's this?
In the 300,000 years since Homo sapiens evolved, we have yet to see a new species formed until now. Scientists refer to this new species as Karen.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Through video footage captured by scientists all around North America, we are starting to understand the characteristics of this peculiar species.
I'm being threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops.
Humans exhibit human behaviors, with some even marrying a Homo sapiens. There are a few distinct differences. For example, Karens are known to cough and spit frequently.
Wow.
Another common characteristic of Karens are their uncontrollable impulse to call the police whenever they see African Americans committing frivolous infractions.
And charcoal grills are not allowed here.
Yeah, and illegally selling water without a permit? Yeah.
On my property.
I don't know, and he's a lunatic and he's videotaping me. He just ran up and he's still moving. Please, ma'am. Please hurry.
Almost all Karens have medical conditions that prevent them from wearing masks. They will go into uncontrollable rage when asked to do so.
Democratic case! All of you! I have a breathing problem. My doctor would not let me wear masks. In America, they don't control us. We're Americans. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, all the Karens are in America, man.
And unfortunately, this may be a new trend.
Oh, that's funny. I like that. Did you put that together?
No, it's some of it, yes, some of it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good, man. I like that. That's funny, man. There's a lot of Karens. I met a Karen today. Proper stressy Karen. You need to chill out a bit, man. They do. They're all gone a bit crazy. Oh. It's put... Oh, no. What have I just put out there? Sorry, people. I was going to put the link out. I just see that big tart, Big G. He is a big tart. Put the link out for him because we like him. We do. Even though he's a tart, we like him. What's been going on then, UK? You good, bro? All good in the hood?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Usual boring shit. The stuff that we don't want to do, but we have to.
Yeah, I know that one, mate. I'll tell you now. Wait, I was saying, yeah, I think I might have said it earlier on that live. And I think there has already been in recent years. I asked one of those liaison officers the other day. But can you see there being a lot more of these protests and marches, and it's not going to get any better, is it?
No.
Oh shit! There's trouble.
And well, I think we was discussing it the other day, and we're not sure how much good they're going to do when there's no inconvenience there. And like I don't particularly agree with the way Stop Oil do certain things, but when you're protesting, you've got to cause an inconvenience, otherwise people just ain't gonna care.
Well, big up, Big G. You good, bro?
Hey, up, fellas. You all right?
Yeah, man.
Hey, G.
We were watching the earlier, were you?
Oh, yeah, I was laughing. I didn't watch the actual live, but I caught up afterwards.
I didn't see you, man. I won't being ignorant. I didn't see you, man.
Yeah, I was cracking on with work and stuff, so... but yeah, it did make me laugh. I was just like, oh, he's going to get banjoed here.
What, with that nose? That fucking nose, man, should be a fucking criminal offence. I'm telling
I know, you should have said to him, are you Jewish?
Nah, I can't say shit like that, mate, can I? You know what I mean? But literally, I went to say something else like to him, and it was nothing bad, but I thought, you know what, I'm not even going to go. I was going to call him a sausage, yeah? But that could quite easily have been flipped. Do you know what I mean? Listen, UK, I tell you went to a job centre, mate, yeah? Was doing some filming there. And I think, what did you call the security guard? A dog?
No, I didn't directly call him a dog. I says to his one of his colleagues, get your dog back in the kennel if he can't behave in public.
There we are. That's his exact comment, yeah. And that was taken as being racial, bro.
What?
I swear to you. So there ain't no way I'm going up to some fucking Muslim guy or whatever that wants to beat me up anyway. Yeah, I'm fucking calling him a sausage. because you can see how they could be taken out of context and then used against you. But yeah, that's what UK. That's what you fucking.
What the fuck did you just turn around to him and say? Yeah, fucking go look up the definition of fucking racism in dictionary, you silly fuck. Now fuck off.
Police and CPS tried to prosecute me for racial abuse. Didn't work out. Didn't work out for them, like. But
Yeah, I was about to say the main word there. Tried.
What a silly fucker. not you, the other chap. I mean, you Casey.
Mate, I was only there. I come across the. I was thinking, hey, is this some more like, with everything going on? Is this some like Palestinian thing? And I thought no, because there'd probably be flags and stuff. But it was just like men all just. And trying to fucking have a conversation with everybody that I asked was almost impossible. No one could actually tell me why they were there because they couldn't speak English to me. But then turned out it was something to do with celebrating or protesting about the Kurdish fucking invading the Iraqis or something.
I was surprised when I thought you was off to a synagogue, mate, and then I saw a headline saying fucking Kurdish, and I was just like, what the fuck has he changed his tune here?
Yeah, no, I went past there. It was all locked down, bro.
Oh.
All locked down. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's because they're throwing, what you call it, thing out there, that they're, we fear for our safety because of, we can't send our kids to school and stuff and all this shit. It's like, come on, grow up, man.
Well, it's kind of spilling over at the minute, isn't it? Like, let's be honest. So I was just saying to UK before, boy, there's a lot of protesting and that all the time, isn't there? These days, a lot, and like for a lot of different things as well. It's like everything's gone to shit. Everything's about everyone being, I don't know. It's like the world's gone to shit, bro.
Apparently, I saw an headline. There's apparently a Euro qualifier has been called off in Brussels because 2 fans have been shot. I don't know if that's to do with the. I don't like I say. I just saw the headline come through on up there.
Not a clue. I was just reading something out there. No, I was fucking horrific as that, I don't think. But in Birmingham, Norton Keynes, or Kings Norton, sorry. Something about some fucking people having to flee for their life or something due to a police incident. It's the only information on it at the moment, but that seems quite serious. Oh, that's about fucking hell. Someone not get their burger on time or something. Kick off. Legitimate reason to kick off, by the way.
Where's Gramps and Dr. Doom?
Well, I think Dr. Doom's asleep. I think you fell asleep on me earlier in Jitsi, and you've just missed Gramps.
Oh, what?
He's gone to put his dentures in the cup.
Well, to be fair, I just woke up myself and I was just like, oh, fucking hell, it's gone past 10 o'clock. Gramps will be in kit.
Yeah, I said it's the usual time, isn't it, where he just bails out. You're going to be here? Yeah, can do a live, yeah. And then we get like halfway through and he just does a fucking Houdini on me, man. Disappears.
Well, you sounded better anyway. Are you off at Manflow yet?
Mainly, bro, yeah. Still a bit bummed up and that, but I'm not going to sit here and moan like, oh, I'm dying. Because I'm nearly back to 100%.
You was mourning a little bit yesterday, mate. And the day before.
I hope I'm contagious as fuck. And that guy earlier getting all up in my grills, yeah? I hope he got a whole load of fucking whatever I've just had.
And I hope he wakes up tomorrow coughing, fucking throwing everything. I just hope he's ill, man. It's horrible for me to say, but shouldn't have got so invading my personal space, man.
I was going to say, with a snout like that, he'll breathe it all in defo, won't he? He'll be like a fucking Dyson Hoover.
It's funny, man. See the fucking... Look at this. Let me see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, look at that, man. And I haven't edited that. I haven't edited that. That's literally me just taking a screenshot from the fucking video.
Poor fucker, that's a right bake, is that, isn't it?
Mate, that's a snout and a half, isn't it?
Honestly,
look
what
at
he was
that.
using when he had to test for COVID.
Look at that. Wait, you wouldn't want to have a gram or two with him, would you? Jesus Christ.
Do you remember it late 80s, early 90s? There used to be a cartoon with a guy that looks familiar to him.
I know,
With
and
a
I
massive-
can't think what it is. Now you've said it, I know I'm not just fucking dreaming it. There definitely is some kind of cartoon character or something that looks spot on like, and I can't think what it is, man.
It wasn't Penfold. Penfold had a small nose. It wasn't Penfold. Oh, fucking hell, that's going to bug me now, that.
Oh, that's a snout and a half, though, man.
So what else has been going off? Apart from you getting nearly banjoed.
Not a lot. Big up, Clint. Great laugh last night.
Oh,
Absolute belting laugh.
his fucking missus is brilliant. Kicking fuck out of him.
In fact, you know what I really should do, and it would only take me 2 seconds to do it. Should I do it while we're sat here? Clint, do you mind if I show your ass whooping last night?
Extra pepperoni, extra pepperoni.
I'm gonna make sure I got this in the right.
Whacking him with fucking fly squatter. Oh, it was comical. It was brilliant last night. Oh, I think JD's hit it on Ed. Cartoon version of Inspector Clouseau.
What's that?
JD's just put in chat, look at the cartoon version of Inspector Clouseau.
This is fucking hilarious. Just seeing a clip of it's cracking me up.
I think he's hit nail on Ed there.
It's fine with me, yeah. I was about to say I thought I'd ask, but I wasn't really going to give you a choice. It's a good job you said it's fine with you, innit? I was going to say it anyway. Not going to lie. Oh, man. Give it a second. It's just uploading, and we'll bring it in. Listen, this is what Clint. This is becoming like a weekly thing. You know?
Explain the full story. So Clint's got somewhat of a fucking, let's say, he scoffs every fucking thing late at night. We swear he's got worms or something. But he usually eats like ice creams and yogurts and shit, and it's usually his missus's ice creams and yogurts. And then he gets sprayed for it, basically, because he's eating the ice creams on her, or the Pop-Tarts. So yeah, that's the whole moral of the story, why he gets his head kicked in.
Yay, big up. Hang on.
Is everyone still here?
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, sweet. I was just swapping over to my phone so I can upload this. I think this is the one. This is the one.
This was last night on Joe Vlogs channel. He has renamed his channel to Joe Vlogs. Come on, when it's going to play.
Clint,
The thing is, the more we shot with pepperoni, he got hungry.
I know you like pour us a pizza in. Keeps going
You're brilliant. On Clint's missus.
I feel like Clint. Sorry, bro, but I'm gonna play it just one more time.
Some always shouting pepperoni. You got hungry? I know you like pour us a pizza in. Keeps going
That's fucking quality, man. Clint, you're a legend, bro. Max as well. She's a legend.
Same time next Sunday, yeah? This Sunday or whatever, yeah?
Honestly.
I'll tell you what, his phone bill must be not phone bill. His food bill must be sky high. The amount that guy eats.
It's probably stuck there now. Let it go viral, I say. Needs to, really. That's quite funny. It was the whole like pepperoni. Fucking fucking bits. Next Sunday sounds good.
That was courtesy of Mr. Meatball. That editing work.
Yeah, that was as well. Let's get that in there. Mr. Meatball. Everyone subscribe. Someone put Mr. Meatball's link in the chat. Everyone go subscribe to him, man, because he put that together. He put some funny videos together. Never in any like fucking, you know, malice. It's only there, Jess. It's funny. So yeah, be careful, people, when fucking Meatball's about. Because you never know what you might find your fucking, especially if you're showing your face. These are, mind you, I've found my face on many a things. I might have to just get him to send me a thing of the pictures he's done of me and put it as a video. He's had me on like in mankinis. He's had me like on chickens or holding loads of fucking chicken wings and that. He's a fucking nightmare.
I'm surprised they haven't got you like walking into a fridge or out.
Mate, he probably has. Probably has. Yeah. I would not put anything past Mr. Meatball. Like, for instance, Joe thought it'd be a good idea, yeah? This one morning, funny as fuck, in Discord. Morning, guys. With him sat there on the shitter and that, yeah? And then you get Mr. Meatball come back and that. Next thing, it's back in there again. And it's Joe sat there on the shitter, but with my face. Most weird thing I fucking see, bro. You know, that time in the morning as well. You're like, what?
When did I do that?
I'm thinking, what the fuck? Yeah, but Joe as well. Joe's got some. I don't know if anyone's seen their TikTok. I don't really use TikTok now, but they've got some funny videos, man.
There you go. London Canes put it in. Sweden against Belgium. Terrorist attack, apparently.
It's happening now.
It happened today, yeah. The cancelled game.
There must be some kind of. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any kind of news I might be able to stream.
Well, isn't Belgium the headquarters for? Oh no, it's Switzerland, isn't it? Basically for European Union. Or is it Belgium?
What am I typing in, man? Where's this taking place?
Belgium. Brussels. Belgium against Sweden. The European qualifier.
All right. Two people killed in a shooting in Brussels, say Belgian police. Brussels attack what? That was fucking ages ago. Yeah.
live now. Mm.
Oh, crikey, fans have been locked in the stadium.
Yeah. Well, they got the person who's been letting off pops or what? Letting off shots. They
Well, yeah.
got that person.
Yeah, 2 fans have been killed, like.
Yeah, but I want to know if they've got the guy that, or is he still out there? Match between Belgium and Sweden abandoned.
I suspect it will have something probably to do with the Jewish community at a guess, because most of the diamond trade, I think that most of that goes through Belgium. So I know there's a lot of Jewish people in Belgium.
It says
I like to say I am guessing here, I'm just speculating.
It says manhunt after 2 people shot dead in Brussels. So I'd say that's
Manhunt, okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so yeah. Damn. Well, I see. Was it News Now Yorkshire? I think and Marty Blackborough both put videos out of a terrorist simulation. So it was like a terrorist incident simulation. Just bear that in mind, people. Just in case anything fucking happens in any time soon. Not something you see every day, is it? What was doing that for?
Oh yeah, JD's also said, just Google the Inspector Clouseau cartoon whilst you're Googling, mate.
What?
Google the Inspector Clouseau cartoon. We're comparing it to the dude, the big nose dude.
Oh, the security guard.
Yeah.
Okay. Inspector Clouseau. No, I don't know. Dr. Clouseau is a lot smaller. Unless we can find cartoon. Let me find that. Yeah, animated. It is, it's animated, yeah. I'm gonna have to come back in on my fuck's sake, this is annoying.
You still there, UKT?
Yes,
oh, no. Oh, you are? Yeah. There you are, mate. Sorry, I thought I was interrupting you having a shit or something.
No. I can still carry on.
Dr. Clouseau. Is this the guy? Is this the guy you're thinking of on the right picture?
I don't think I was, you know.
No?
Don't get me wrong, it's close to one so far.
Yeah, I don't think it. I don't know, man. What?
It was Asterix, so he had a big nose, didn't
Who?
Asterix.
Asterix.
I want Asterix. I'm going to have to Google it myself in a minute. It was definitely late 80s, early 90s. There was a cartoon character with like a tan chap with a big nose. I'm sure he wore glasses.
Nah, it's not again what I'm thinking of, man. I don't know. I'll have to come back to you with that one. But I'd say JD, that's definitely very similar.
And the shape was very Mr. Burns.
Oh, what's he done? Let's have a look. That's on my Discord. I can still show the picture. All right, what's he done? What's he done? See what I mean? Look. got Bear, check out Meatballs. Check out Meatballs Discord with your head and security guard's nose. Ha ha ha.
Oh. To be fair, he just trolls you to death, doesn't he, Meatball?
I don't know, Meatball. I don't know, mate. Don't know what goes through your head, pal.
He's got so much Sam on his hands, hasn't he?
But I'm gonna do you know what? I'm gonna see if there's anything in here that I can publicly share, even if it's of myself in here. And I'll give you a bit of an idea what this motherfucker's like. Right, so he was I should really upload this one as well, because this is quite funny. Is he just put something? Is he bloody listening to me?
He is, yeah. He just posted now.
What's he doing? Everyone's getting in on it now. Even Pam's getting in on it. That's the best one yet, Pam. This guy's getting rinsed, man. I did tell him he's star of the show. Trying to find you. Meatball's definitely got some in. I'm telling you now.
To be fair, this is what I do all at work, you know. I don't actually do any work. I just send memes around fucking around team and just wind people up.
Yeah, I've been doing it in Discord loads lately. Just putting loads of memes in there. So,
Blue Boy going very well, romping home in contention as they run towards the home turn.
this is Joe.
Romping home, Blue Boy, the Colonel, Opera Knights. Opera Knights making ground. They're well into the straight now of the Queen and the Fox. Blue Boy going very well.
He's off his head, isn't he?
Contention as they run towards the home turn.
Alright, shut up then. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Joe. Just thought I'd show you a masterpiece. Or this one. This one, I swear is meant to be my face. Meant to be the guy with the red tie. I'm sure this is meant to be me. This is Meatball for you.
You! It's Friday! Start drinking! It's Friday! Start drinking! You! It's Friday! Start drinking!
I don't know. And that's quite light shit, man, compared to what he usually sends me. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he does. He likes bullying me, Big G. Glad you know.
Keep it going, Meatball.
Hey! Oh my God, is that even... What is that?
Like I said, I've said this before, BBA, but I think if you, like, if they transposed your head onto a dwarf's body, it wouldn't look out of place. What the fuck's that? Cock nose.
Just couldn't make this shit up, could you? Could not make this shit up. Cocknose. Who knows? Cocknose. Yeah, he's naughty, man. Watch out, people. Mr. Meatball's about. Watch out, Mr. Meatball's about.
Can you imagine what he does to his missus and like fucking memes and shit he sends to her?
I think he knows he'd get a beating, get an ass whooping. Yeah, let's not, Roxanne.
I'm trying to give him ideas, you see, to get him into bother. Fucking Roxanne, that American TV show.
I don't really watch TV, mate, so I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, there was a show that was in early 90s with who else was in it? That big bloke. Was it? No, it wasn't John Candy. It was. He played the husband, and then the daughter was called Darlene.
Oh my God! Hang on a minute. Let me look up this chat before I do anything silly. Oi. Ha! You sure? I'm not even going to show that on here. I'll leave that for a Jitsi show, man. I'll leave that one for Jitsi.
Oh, sorry, PK. I'm getting mixed up. When he said
Oh, big Mr. Meatball. What I'm looking at right now is also burning my eyes.
Oh, it was Roseanne. Yeah, Roseanne Barr. Sorry. Poshbirds corrected me there.
Too funny, bud. So, terror attack then. Great. It's all popping off, mate. It's going to crack off everywhere.
Pardon?
It's going to pop off everywhere across the world, mate. There's everyone wanting to fight everyone these days. Everyone's just looking for some slight little reason to. Everything's coming to boiling point, mate. Everyone's had fucking enough of everything, haven't they? I've never seen so many fucking protests and marches and demos and all that as I have in the last few years. I mean, other people will remember them more, maybe so. You old folk, but not me. Not me. But I think we both saw the same thing then. Yeah, bro. I was thinking, should I show that one on screen? And I was thinking, nah, best not do that. But give you a bit of an idea. Joe in my underwear, lol. Was that it, Meatball? Lol. Say no more, people. Say no more.
That is an image I don't want to be reminded of.
You've seen it?
Joe in Jules's underwear?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking wrong, man. I tell you. Fucking weird, that.
See what they do to me, bro. I wake up on the morning and I just see this shit and I'm like, fucking out. I'm still fucking having nightmares or something. It's hilarious. Funny, man. But yes, I definitely think it's safe to say that it looked like Joe enjoyed that video far too. He looked far too comfortable. Far too comfortable, man. He walked on live my legs. My kegs. What? What's this? If it works, what's this? What's this that you're putting in? JD, hang on, I'm going to have to go over to my channel. Just don't look at my channel when I'm on here. Just do it all through StreamYard. So let me have a look at what that link is. When it decides to play, if it does. Quick push.
Yeah, he did it on the live. He did it on the live dressed up in fucking Jules's underwear, man. I was just like, oh. Yo, mate, you don't do yourself any favours here, lad.
Let's see. Share screen. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to bring it on. Thank you.
I think we put Jules off Ready Salted Chris for Life yesterday.
That nose, man. That looks more like a finger. It looks like a thumb.
What looks like a finger?
What's on his fucking snout?
Oh yeah, Steve Martin film.
Shut up, Big G. You love it, Big G. My pants, Big G. You like his pants?
Fucking.
You got echo. You got echo.
I think Jules has to call him fucking Jolene as well when he gets dressed up like.
Yeah, is that like a regular? Is that like a regular occurrence? Just wondering.
I think it is, you know. I think he's a bit of a cross-dresser. Is Joe like?
It's all right, Joe, mate. It's all right. They'll all see the video of me and Josh, mate. So don't worry about it.
Chris is just as bad. He's on about fucking getting lathered up for fucking Inutterly Butterly yesterday and getting pegged by Pam.
Oh,
honestly, something wrong with Goffs, man.
What is
The fuck's in Napa.
Well, do you know what? Behave yourselves, people. My Discord now with loads of gift noses and long tongues and shit. What's going on here?
I'm not just. I think I had an echo. Is that better? I don't speak all at once, like.
What'd you say? I was skipping over to my phone again. What did you say?
I think I had an echo.
Yeah, you did, bro. It's gone now. Not guilty for once. Better have a look in Discord. Just hang on then. Hang on. Bloody hell, man! I can't put it up on the screen now because I'm on my phone anyway, so I can't put nothing up on the screen. I can't put anything. But yeah. Anyway, I think what I was saying before I fucking got bombarded with that is I think it's gonna like proper kick off, man. Eventually, something a bit more sinister.
It's
all done by design anyway, just to piss people off, get everyone hating each other. You know, fuel the fire.
the thing is, I'm to be honest, I don't really give a shit. I'm out. It's not affecting me personally, so I'm glad I'm out of it.
Yeah, no, in that sense, I get what you're saying, but I don't know, mate. I sometimes think like it's all, you know, like war's inevitable, isn't it? If you look through history, war's inevitable. Always happens.
Yeah, of
It's
course it
never
does.
really that long. Why is it like they reckon every 100 years or something? There's like a deep, you know, quite a significant war. So if it ain't happening right now, something's definitely fucking on its way.
War creates money, mate.
Well, of course it does, but how people can sit like I won't go into it too much because I don't want to say too much on YouTube and get shut down here. But how, as I was saying to my missus earlier, how people can sit there in positions, you know, of power, like the government and stuff, and assist some of the shit that's going on around the world, mate. How they sleep at night is beyond me. You know what I mean? Like every human being, surely, right? Like, whether you're an horrible person or not, conscience would kick in eventually, you'd think. And especially when you're doing some real sinister shit, some real dark shit. You know, you're responsible for like fucking a lot of lives, children's lives, innocent lives. How those people sleep at night, just I don't know how they fucking do it, mate. You know what I mean?
Like I say, morals of people has changed quite a lot. Not just with around money, around just general respect, really, and humanity. Yeah, it's a dying trait these days.
And you do see, whether people have a right to or not, I'm not going to go into that either, because everyone's allowed their own opinions on stuff. But there seems to be like a lot of divides within society, yeah? People hate on these people over here hate on those people. When if you actually all, like, got a few people who think they hate each other, put them in the same room, you probably come to realise that you've all fucking got one thing in common. And that's that all your governments are fucking corrupt anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're all fucking corrupt. They're all involved in fucking dodgy shit.
Yeah, thing is, UK is not bad for it actually, but I still say it hasn't worked. Multiculturalism hasn't worked.
Okay, this is a budget I think. Yeah, this is something I think we can discuss then, because I said something earlier to someone. I think that we can. So, are you saying that people in general forget, regardless of whether your color, your religion, whatever it is, you don't think us as people can live side by side with one another?
We can, but it depends what other people's intentions are when they come up. But I always use this conversation that if I ever get a taxi, I always get the same Asian taxi driver, and we get on like an house on fire. He's a proper good guy. And I said this to him. I goes, I think it was the 60s or 70s. We had an influx of in the Indian community over into the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there was some teething issues to begin with. But the Indian people conform to our way of living and our cultures, and they did have some benefits as well. Brought some other benefits like Asian food, cuisine, and stuff like that. But
do you know one of the things I will say though is one of the most predominant religions in India is Christianity. So
yeah, but a lot of them was
really
Buddhist and
into
stuff.
a lot, did they? Like, no, that of course. But I'm just saying, there's a large proportion of people that come over that India's got massive Christian faith over there. Like, big proportion of them are actually Christians. Oh, I know that you've still got Sikh, Buddhism, and stuff like that. But you'd be surprised by how many are actually Christian. So it's a little bit different, but I still get what you're saying. Everyone should have to integrate. But who says that they don't? Who says that Muslim people don't integrate into our society? Who says that? Where does that come from when people say that comment? Like, where does that come from?
I think it's like I say, when I use that example, there was more acceptance of the English way of living, and they conformed or accepted the English way of living and didn't try and impact that in any way, shape, or form. And like I say, this is nothing against the Muslim community, because I've got a lot of Muslim friends, and they agree with me with this. The far end or the extreme of that faith, shall we say, not extremist people. I know a couple of guys that are devout Muslims, shall we say, and just the way that they come across, it's either their way or the highway type thing. And I'm thinking to myself, look, guys, you are good lads, but you've come over and you're not conforming to the British way of culture. It's all about compromise, isn't it? End of the day, it's like a relationship, it's like a marriage.
You're right there. So how about imagine we move, and I use any other ethnic background. So say we bring a load of people into the country that are all from a certain ethnic background and religious belief, yeah? And over time, you bring that many in that aren't, I'm going to say, I'm not even going to say this politically correct, am I? I'm going to say those that aren't naturally from this nation, yeah, come over, and before you know it, you've got pretty much the same amount of that particular background as you do the average British person. How long is it then until those people turn around and say, well, there's just as many of us as there is you. We've all lived there so long, so now we want to see certain things of our religion be implemented into your laws. And then before you know it, you actually end up with a little bit, not exactly the same thing, a little bit, but of like a Palestinian situation where you have like people trying to live side by side, but people want this, then other people are fighting it because they don't want that. It's a possibility, right? If you get enough people that are then living side by somebody else, they're going to feel like their religious belief should be have as much right as somebody else's in that country, right? Surely. That's just, I would think, anyway.
Like I said, I don't give a shit about religion. I couldn't be asked either way. I don't believe in any fucking religion. It's all a load of bollocks to me anyway. I don't understand why people get et up about religion this fucking much. You know, at the end of the day, I don't fucking follow books that are written over 2,000 years ago. Why would I? It's just a load of fucking shite.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more about the here and now, not following some fucking bollocks written 2,000 years ago. But that's just my own opinion.
No, I agree. Like I say, I'm someone that, and like I say, I haven't actually been along quite a while now, but go to church every now and again. More faith thing for me, but I do get exactly what you say. I don't think religion does anything for society.
No, it creates conflict
in the long run. And religion, and it probably always has been done that way. In fact, that's probably why religion was created in the first place. But it's something that's been weaponized. No, it's just another thing I look at and just think religion has been pure weaponized, man. You just hold religion thing as some kind of weapon.
Religion's just a controlling mechanism of societies. It's basically you're creating one massive gang and clan.
And it's mad, right? We were talking. Mr. Meatball said this earlier. It's funny because I think I was on the phone to him and I was going past like some preacher and I was like, oh, "What am I doing with these?" You know, and whatever else. And like he kind of pointed out, religion is mad, isn't it? You got some preacher there telling you that you should do this and do that, which is that not just the same kind of shit your government tries to spill out to you? It's just control, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like if I get Jehovah's Witnesses on door, I don't shut door to them. I'm inviting them in. I'll have them in house for about 4 hours, trying to convert them back. You know, I treat it like a game. You know, it's like I think they're just going to have a brief conversation, and I'm just thinking, if you think you can waste half an hour of my time, I'm going to waste fucking 4 hours of your time. And by the time you leave this place, you're going to be questioning your own fucking faith.
Yeah. But yeah, what war's done nothing. I mean, yeah. I think more wars have probably been started over religion than anything else. For sure. Over the years, crusades and all those kind of things as well, you got to take into consideration. And that's a lot over the, 2,000 years or whatever.
Also, I've got to remember any texts that are available today was all translated by the church.
Yeah.
So look, are they, if it did ever exist, are they translating it for their benefit, or are we translating it correctly?
You know, it's like the old Jesus fucking thing, man. You know, rising from the dead. He wasn't fucking dead. He was just in a fucking coma.
You might say that, yeah. And again, I'll be careful with what I say, but Mello's put on a video the other day. And I know you think, oh, here we go, Mello's videos. But Mello's put on a video the other day. And some of the stuff that's going on over there now isn't being spoken about in the news. Like how it even got to Hamas attacking them. There was something that happened a couple of months or a few months before that, prior, to do with a mosque. Okay, I'll leave it there. Excuse me. And he played this video anyway. It was quite interesting. Next time I'm in Jitsi, that's what I was going to get to. I'll play it because it's not something I really want to play on here. Do you know what I mean?
Cool. Yeah.
But it's quite interesting actually, and it's a good little fucking little theory. What I will say is, it sounds a bit mad, but certain things that are going on now, yeah, it's some kind of reenactment of certain things that are quoted within the Bible and that, man. Very strange. Very strange.
Oh, you're trying to say that they're trying to orchestrate it in line with the book, with the holy book.
That's how it would look, certain things, and you can reference it up to like the video does it and fact check stuff, and so it's not just a load of shit put together with some conspiracy theory. These are actually like incidents and events that have happened recently. And then you go back to certain things that are quotes, and about 10, it's very, very mad. I sat there like fucking a bit gobsmacked by it, man. I was like, fucking hell. For something that I don't believe is really real, why would you fucking, who's doing that? Very strange, mate, honestly. It's a good video, worth watching though, but, just trying to explain it, I sound like a fucking moron. But it was a really good video. Sat there quite interested, actually.
I don't, like I say, hypothetically, I would love cultures to mix and whatnot, but I think Western culture and Eastern cultures, well, Middle Eastern cultures especially, are just not adaptable because they're just too extreme. Some people's views of religion are just too extreme.
Yeah, they are. There's two polar opposites, isn't there? Definitely. I'd agree with that, actually. In the long run, yeah. Not now. You couldn't just take people, like you say, from one part of the world and the other and be like, yeah, all live together. Get on. I mean, they're never going to happen.
And I think the West has caused most of it, as well. It's not just the East and the Muslim community. The West is trying to be pushing its own agenda, both politically and religiously, for fucking years. And they haven't helped themselves.
If the apocalypse ever happens, BBA, I've got your back. UKT got your back. Big G, fuck off, love. Only kidding.
Well, fucking Joe will be joining the fucking woke community soon, won't he? He's like semi-trans at the minute.
Right, I was thinking about this as well. You know how we had like the whole warning thing on the phone and that, and they tried out making out it's all about flooding and stuff. And we've had flooding since, and nobody actually got a warning for it. So we all know that was a load of bullshit. So let's say it was the worst thing, just in case we were going to be attacked or something like that. Thinking, why is there no other kind of like provisions in place? And is there? Like, for instance, if like we just unexpectedly as a nation got attacked, right? Say some kind of airstrikes or something. I mean, do most places have like air raid sirens? Is that a thing?
I think UK will still have. Yeah, I think UK will still have air raid sirens. Well, you got them on your phones, haven't you? You got your freaking alerts. We all had a test, didn't we? Not so long back.
Well, yeah, I guess. But I mean, what other provisions are put in place? Like in other countries,
we've got Trident, we've got missiles on it somewhere in North Yorkshire moors. So that if Russia ever did launch a nuclear bomb, there's a missile system somewhere in the North Yorkshire moors to basically blow up the nuke mid-air.
Yeah, but we've nukes and decontamination area something like 5-fold or something like that if you blow it up in the air.
I suppose it depends how it's blown up.
Probably, but wouldn't that be still your only best shot? Like, surely it would be better than something impacting on you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can't. I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't know enough about nuclear fucking weapons to say, but
To be honest,
Well,
I
it's
just want,
splitting of atoms, isn't it? Basically.
yeah.
but I still think no one gains from that anyway. I think
I
we're
just want to be where a fucking missile it. I would get it out with quick.
yeah, right underneath it. Yes, please. You know what I mean? Sod that. Wouldn't want to be walking around with all like, I don't know.
So that's why the British was worried about this so-called Russia attacking from the sea and actually doing the nuke in water, because it would create a tsunami. Basically, our missile system wouldn't be able to shoot that missile down because it's in the sea, but we would be flooded by a massive tsunami.
Do you think? To wipe out a good bit of the country, like?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it'll fucking wipe out most of England, mate.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, if we had a massive tsunami at North Sea, we're all fucked.
Where's the highest places in the UK, man? Need to start fucking
Ben Nevis
picking
won
my
it,
spot.
or Snowden.
Yeah.
And again,
Dunno.
even that, like, I wouldn't see the point in trying to get to an high place. If you did manage to say survive as an army, then what's left for you? It'd be now food. It'd all be washed out.
Yeah, you're just prolonging death. Fucking hell, I'm sounding like Mellows here.
I know, Dr. Doom the second, man. 2.0. But
Fucking-
I don't know, man. I don't think anyone gains for it. Like, not being funny, if one person pushes the button, everyone will start pushing it, man. And surely no one's that brain dead that, like, they would rather just wipe everyone out than just, like, I don't know, come to some kind of compromise somewhere down the line, if it ever come to it. Like,
Yeah, Paul from Newcastle knows what I'm on about. The big golf balls. We've got these massive fucking golf balls in North Yorkshire, and that's basically they say it's to do with fucking space and stuff. It's not. It's basically that's like the radar systems for Trident, and they're meant to trigger off missiles that are hidden underneath the North Yorkshire moors somewhere.
I didn't
But nobody knows where they are.
Didn't they have satellites what done the same thing? Like took out nukes.
Yeah, they probably have now. Technology is probably advanced. You know, they can probably do lasers from frigging space now.
I was just about to ask that question. What do you think of that theory?
Yeah, won't surprise me.
Again, that's why I would prefer being in fucking Jitsi, man. It's more comfortable. You can talk about anything. But yeah, there's like been some stuff recently go on around the world where some stuff's gone off, and the theory is that like these lasers have been used to create these devastating fucking events. So who knows?
We're making BBA's arsehole twitch here from 50p to 5p. 50p, 5p. It's like fucking hell, where's Big G going here? Where's Big G going here? I'm gonna get shut down.
You're not allowed to sit and have a fucking open mind, mate, these days, are you? Follow the narrative, mate. That's how it works. Otherwise, fucking will silence you. Like, I watched the video today, actually, this morning on YouTube again, and it was some lad, a real weird channel. He does loads of stuff. Must be like a vlogger, but he goes around and just covers mad shit, right? Like stories and stuff like that. And he was covering like 9/11, and it was 9/11 inside job or not, another one of those kind of videos. And he was interviewing someone that used to be a firefighter during that time. And he's massively since, or after about 3 years after, always campaigned fucking that it was an inside job, like. And that again was an interesting video, man. Well, I think like as much as some things are a bit fucking. Sometimes, yeah, that's too far fetched. It ain't, is it? Like, not when you like start doing your research and that.
There's a lot of deception in these days, diversions and stuff, and you can't really tell what's fucking true and what's not true. But you always think the worst case scenario, because if they're going to fool you once, they're going to fool you again, aren't they? Any government.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I got, still got like I don't know what the Americans think that been in here like, but
Didn't the CIA leak at one? Someone from the CIA leak at one point that their role, basically their motive kind of thing, was when everyone believes is false, we've done our job.
Yeah, like I say, there's a lot of deception in there.
right, yeah, there is. But what I mean is, like, there's things that are like just like unreal, isn't there? Like things where, like, let's take 9/11 for instance, where let's just say it was some kind of inside job, man. That's kind of like, I don't know. Is it that far fetched to think that fucking people would go to those kind of lengths in order for some other agenda? Is it just a conspiracy theory, or is there enough evidence out there to back up the fact that things are at least questionable? Do you know
Well,
what I
take
mean?
nukes for example. I think there's no person on this fucking planet that's fucking mad enough to let a nuke off.
No,
If they
that's what I
are,
mean.
we're all fucked. The world is fucked. It's not just them that's fucked, us that's fucked. It's everyone that's fucked.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no one gains from it, right?
Exactly. So I find it very unlikely that a nuclear bomb would be used in terms of killing people. Yeah, they can test them all they fucking want. It's just a deterrent of basically saying, I've got fucking 20 nukes, you've got 5. So I'm harder than you.
Yeah, but it seems to me as well that, like, it's okay for certain countries to hold nuclear weapons, but it's not alright for others. That's
Yeah,
just
look,
don't find
this
it
is why I
right
don't like
either,
the
does it?
term. This is why I don't like the fucking term. You see it on news all the time. Terrorists. Yeah, there might be terrorists, but end of the day, the UK and America are the biggest fucking terrorists going. That's exactly what they would have branded us in Iraq, in Afghanistan. We're fucking terrorists. We invaded.
I was just about to say that. Look, these countries, what we say, where the terrorists are coming from, I'm sure if you was to go and ask them, they class us as terrorists.
Yeah. It's just it's a
Again,
word
it's
to
done by
scare
design,
people
though.
into a narrative.
Yeah, and keep people like fucking hating on one another.
Yeah. That's why I don't like the word terrorist. Basically, we're all terrorists, and every
I
nation's a
don't want to
terrorist.
hear any more of that, to be honest. After recent events and the way that's played out, like I say, I'm going to watch what I say. But for me, I think fucking as a British government, shame on them. Shame on them. And I never want to hear terrorists about that again. I never want to hear this person's a terrorist, that person's not interested. They really don't. Anything that comes from the government regarding terrorists, I'm not interested in until, like, not that I'm interested in it when it happens, but do you know what I mean? Not interested in listening to the bullshit about it, because it's
Just a disclaimer from me there. These are my views,
No, but
as well as BBA's as well.
But governments seem to be able to, certain countries again seem to be able to sit and dictate what makes somebody a terrorist state and what makes somebody not. And when the behaviour of the person that you're claiming is no better, that's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. You can't do that, man. Can't sit there and fucking.
Yeah, like I said, they should just call it for what it is. We're all fucking terrorists.
Wow.
Don't matter if you're from east or west. Well, not all, as in the countries wise. Any armed forces is a terrorist organisation.
They need the people to take sides to justify their actions. It's made to make profit. Nothing makes profit quite like war. It's true though.
Yeah.
It's like what Big G said yesterday about top five armed dealers around the world. They're
Yeah,
the ones.
3 of them are American, 2 of them are British. That's why we kick off most of the wars, because our governments are essentially being run by the arms dealers, by the arms companies.
Well, yeah, some people again will be like, but I still believe people like BlackRock and Vanguard and that have a lot to do bad, and they own as much as what they do. You know,
Because it's in the British. I'm using the British as an example. It's in their best interest for an arms company that sits within their aisles to make more money because they can get more tax. War is just a money maker. That's all it is.
Say that again.
I was just saying, like, it's in the British government's best interest to let these arms companies make as much money as possible, so they can get tax from these companies and get more money out of the companies, companies. Sorry.
Like you're saying, it follow the money. Follow the money.
Yeah, it's always follow the money. You know, why don't we tax Amazon like we should do? Why don't we tax Google? Why? Because there's backhanders going all over the place with them 2 companies. And this is
like Dr. Doom tonight.
And it's not so big over here, but it's especially big in America. Lobbyists. What is the point of a lobbyist? It's just to get a government to agree to their agenda. There shouldn't be any lobbyists at all within government. With any government.
I meant to be no colonialism fucking around the world, but there still is clearly.
Use America as an example. You know, the NRA, obviously the gun things. Yeah. They pay for predominantly for both parties' political campaigns. So it doesn't matter who gets in power. They'll always have the NRA's agenda.
So I mean, mate, corrupt to the core.
So they shouldn't have lobbyists, like I say. It's and that's what these arms companies do as well. You know, they have their own agenda, which is profit.
Well, depopulation at the same time.
Well, it's all about the money. Whoever's got the most money. Capitalism for you.
Crazy shit. But yeah, I'm going to shut this down anyway, people. I've gone an hour longer, about an hour and a half longer almost.
Is your bum twitching too much, mate?
No. No. Until no. You're all right. We discuss this kind of stuff all the time. No.
Well, thanks for having us on.
No worries, man. Thanks for coming on, bro. Always
UKT, always a pleasure, bro.
UKT, same to you, bro. Always a pleasure.
All right, I'm off skate.
Guys. All right, no worries, man. Take care.
Take care.
Peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out.
Take care, all. Rest well.
Take care, mate. Take care. Peace. God bless everybody else that joined over on Grimm's side, over on my side. The Brick, seen you in there just now, sorry. Big up to all yourselves. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sticking in, staying tuned. Hopefully see you around on another live soon. Look out for the content. And Yeah, God bless all of you, man. Much love to all of you. London, Kane, Spitfire, Crazy Lady Jane, Max Brannan, JD, the Crazy Boggy, Spitfire. Who else we got any? I said Max Brannan, didn't I? Joe Vlogs, The Brick. Mr. Meatball's been in here. Anne Marie's been in here. Paul from Newcastle. Loads of you. Grandad. Big up Grandad all day long. Hope you're well, mate. PK Audit, Stepper Style, Guardian. Loads of you, man. Loads been in. Mr. Meatball, I think's been in. Think. Maybe not. Maybe I would imagine that. Darlene. Big up yourselves. And I'll see you on the next one. God bless and good night.